800-452-1075. 800-452-1075. That's 800-452-1075.
Have you done it? You catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror?
I'm one of those people you don't want to see naked.
Yeah, most of us. But I mean, you look and you're going, what the?
I know.
How did I get to whatever?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. Hey there, it's Doc Thompson and Brad Staggs to tell you about a different way to shed those pounds. This is brand new tech. It's only been around for a couple of years or so. It was based on research from the University of California that said there's a molecule called OEA that's found naturally in your body. It produces it in the Mediterranean diet. That when taken in concentrated amounts, it will actually make you feel fuller and boost your metabolism.
I've lost about 10 pounds so far.
It's amazing.
It
now,
really is cool.
A company said, we can take this to market and make this great product that'll help you. It's called RidUZone, RIDUZone.com, RIDUZone.com. It's Brad's worked. It's worked for Brad's, worked for me, countless other people. Go to RidUZone.com and try today. You're going to love it. RidUZone.com. Remember that, RIDUZone.com.
MoJo 50. The question isn't who's going to let us. The question is who's going to stop us. The mothership has landed.
Oh yeah! Almost forgot. I don't know why I almost forget that every Friday.
I didn't.
No, it's gonna be a good. Well, it's a 4-day week. That's why we just. Our internal clocks are all thrown off. Sing it, Ron.
Coming to ya on a dusty road. Good loving. I got a truckload.
Hit the bell. Yeah.
You got something.
Uh-huh.
So don't
Worry, because I'm coming. I'm a soul man.
Oh, man, that gets you going, doesn't it?
This was like the longest 4-day week in the history of 4-day weeks. I don't know why.
You were screwed up the first 2 days, and in the last 2 days, you're like, Jesus Christ, can you just get here?
Just go away. Can it just be done with? By the way, over in the MeWe chat room, it's, good morning, Moffus.
Moffus?
Oh, no, it's Mofos. Sorry.
Mofos.
Close. It looks like Moffus. And then they've already got Whiskey 6 already has the drinks going. And
yes, he does.
Hot Rocky with an I. Yeah, that's Morning Moffus. And
I wonder if Whiskey feels bad if he drinks something other than
whiskey.
I
don't know. I think it's more than that. He has to make sure he maintains the right level of alcohol. Otherwise, he dries out like a worm on the sidewalk. You don't want to end up being the worm on the sidewalk who dries out. If you haven't yet gone to MoJo50.com and signed up as a member there so you can see MoJo 50 TV, do so because can they see the profiles if they're not a member?
They cannot.
Okay. So the announcement, I said yesterday we tweeted out there was going to be a fun little announcement this morning. We'll do that in the next hour, but you'll have to be a member to see it, but it doesn't cost anything to be a member.
That's correct. And we're well over 600 members now. And it's relatively easy. If you click on members in the menu at the top, it'll take you directly to a login screen or a sign-up screen. So.
Simple enough.
Yep.
Simple enough. I didn't get to this yesterday. Nancy Pelosi has condemned... Nancy Pelosi, super genius. She is condemning Facebook for their refusal to remove the doctored video, she says. If you haven't seen the doctored video, it's fascinating. She says that it makes it appear as if she was slurring her words during a recent event. She was speaking Wednesday to KQED News. She said the social networks decision to allow the videos to remain on its platform despite knowing that the content was false show that Facebook executives were, quote, willing enablers of the Russian interference, quote, in the 2016 election.
Yep.
They are taking this one all the way to the locker room. They are not giving up the fight on this whatsoever. This, by the way, is what they claim is doctored video. They say that this is the... and this is actually from the Washington Post's YouTube channel, that the video was intentionally slowed down.
Do they do a side-by-side, or do they show the unaltered one?
They show the unaltered one after. Listen to the first one here.
President, the opportunity to do something historic for our country. We want to give this president the opportunity to do something historic for our country. Not
much
we want
difference.
To give this president
Let's see.
do
Back up.
something historic for our country. We want to give this president the opportunity to do something historic for our country.
I mean, there is a difference, but
there is a difference, but she still sounds like she's got something in her mouth.
It's almost. I think the polygrip is given out. There's something going on with Nancy. There's something that is not right. I mean, compare that with the. This is from C-SPAN's video. This was on the Daily Mail's YouTube channel, but this is her just yammering away at a press conference, and I don't know. You decide.
Political interest, not the public interest. Yesterday, as you know, Democrats went to the White House prepared to offer the president the opportunity to launch an historic infrastructure initiative.
She's still slurring.
3 weeks before, the idea that and it was a good positive meeting about how we build the infrastructure of our country, roads, bridges, mass transit, broadband in rural areas and in underserved urban areas as well.
It still sounds, she's either got a mouthful of spit.
It sounds like she's just come from the dentist.
Yeah, and her tongue is like numb. And she's got numb tongue, and she's trying to get past the tongue because sometimes you end up biting your tongue in the back of your mouth. Or she's the babysitter in The Incredibles.
Do we know if she's always talked like that?
Well, I don't know if she's always talked like that, but it does sound like she's either got a whole mouthful of spit in the back of her mouth.
It does. It sounds like she's come from the dentist and they left a freaking gauze in there or something.
Oh, sorry, I got gauze in the back of my mouth. Let me pull out the golf balls and then we'll see if we can talk about it. She just doesn't. It just makes me wonder if this whole play on her attacking Facebook is, just her trying to get out in front of the giant ball rolling down the track here.
Works here. For all of these things, we were optimistic. We also were hoping for housing and school construction as a further part of the conversation. But the question is, how is it paid for?
Yes, it certainly is. I think she is. Well, in this day and age of the deep fakes, that's the problem. Is that, and I'm surprised we haven't seen more of the deep fakes in political life.
Correct.
I mean, why haven't? Maybe we have. Maybe we have, and we just didn't know it.
Well, look, the deep fakes are getting really good. You know, that one I told you about, the Arnold Schwarzenegger and I can't remember who his name was. That was on Jimmy Kimmel or whatever it was the other night, but it was really freaking good because it would fade in and out.
Right. Well, then there was the one with what's her name, the actress, and Steve Buscemi.
Oh yeah,
which was really disturbing. And then somebody put this one together as it's Donald Trump as
I haven't seen this yet.
Archie
This is gonna be
Bunker.
good.
Oh, it's pretty wild. If you're just listening, you're going to hear Archie Bunker. If you're watching, you're going to see Donald Trump sitting next to Edith Bunker with Archie Bunker's body.
Well, the Democrats' way of running this country is to go tell us all how we ought to make sacrifices. God, they're great on that stuff. But they're all going to have us over the hill to the poorhouse.
That's phenomenal.
Isn't that amazing?
Look at that. Who is that?
I don't know who they have as Edith.
Thing with the energy and everything. This is all a conspiracy. Don't you know that? It's a conspiracy there. Listen, for years.
Oh, my God.
It's pretty amazing.
That's phenomenal.
It is Archie Bunker with Donald Trump's face.
They got electric toasters, electric ovens, electric stove, electric stereo, electric TV.
It's pretty amazing.
Hair blower.
Oh, man.
Electric every damn thing.
I mean, you can kind of tell if you look, but if you know what you're looking for, if you are a video expert, as I am,
signals, wham, they're changed.
look for the telltale signs. But they even laid over the top of this some film grain, so that it
it blends well.
Yeah, I mean it is. I'm stunned that we have not seen. And I don't know who that is. I don't know who they.
That's got to be somebody we know, but
it's probably Ivanka. But I mean, the fact that they can do that now, you cannot trust. Who was it said trust half of what you read, none of what you hear, and only half of what you see? Is that Mark Twain?
Now you can't trust anything.
I don't know who that was,
but it's true.
I have heard that before.
Now it's trust none of what you read, none of what you see. You can't unless you're there as a witness.
I mean, they've done movies, Brad, where they've superimposed deepfake type stuff on actors' faces for people who have passed away already.
Yeah, but in the Star Wars, it didn't look quite right. It didn't, for whatever, like Princess Leia in that one scene.
Oh, Princess Leia didn't look good,
and
at
neither
all.
did the commander on the Star Cruiser.
Was that Tarkin? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so. There was just something about it. He was like, it's close, but it's not quite there.
Well, it got me because I didn't know the dude was dead.
But I thought when I was watching, I thought, wait, didn't he die? Because they used another actress for the other character who looked a lot like her, but wasn't her. But I remember watching that thinking that, I thought he did, but it just didn't quite look as good as it could. But remember, that was done a couple years ago.
Yeah, but here's the thing. There's a movie about to come out with Will Smith. I don't remember the name of it. We'll find that out for you. But he basically, it's called Gemini. And he basically fights himself. There's a younger Will Smith and an older Will Smith.
Well, and they kind of did that in Forrest Gump, too. When Forrest Gump walked up and met the president, President Kennedy at the time. So they've been
getting too good.
Yeah, it's really, really getting good. But I don't, with Nancy Pelosi, I just, because remember this moment with Nancy Pelosi.
Did the general commit a crime?
He lied to Congress. He lied to Congress. If anybody else did that, it would be considered a crime. Nobody is above the law, not the President of the United States and not the Attorney General. Being the Attorney General does not give you a bath to go say whatever you want, and it is the fact because you are the Attorney General.
Should he go to jail? Should he go to jail for it?
There's a process involved here, and as I said, I'll say it again, and how many other questions you may have, the committee will act upon how we will proceed.
Yes, it will. The committee will act upon it. And remember, you spell committee with a C, not a K, like a carry without the R.
Didn't we have the conversation about giving him a bath?
Yes.
It's supposed to be a pass, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yes. So
not giving the AG a bath. Maybe she did.
Maybe she did. I don't know,
he does not get a bath.
Not this week. He's been a bad boy. He's not getting his weekly bath. She doesn't need any help from the deep fake industry on making herself look a little wacky. She's doing
my
it.
God, I can't wait for that next story that you just did.
Yeah. There's that. But first, we got to tell you about Patriot Mobile. If you go to patriotmobile.com/mojo50, that's where you start. I did learn that if you are up at the top, you're not seeing things, because if you go to that, if you start there at that webpage and you click on Join Thousands of Conservatives, it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, it's not a button.
No, that's not a button. It's just it looks good though. But if you go down here, and then you go to Switch Today, boop, you click on that and you will find out the coverage.
Covering conservatives.
Yes, with a warm blanket. Covering if you look at their coverage, it's all across the United States. So no matter where you're listening, don't take my
except
word
that
for
one spot. That's what does that say there?
Where? Over here, by the
voice,
Western.
Yeah, the lighter color voice recurring.
Oh, that's voice roaming coverage. There's
roaming.
Voice coverage, there's voice roaming coverage, and there's no coverage, but that's like when you're up there in Yellowstone. And if you're in Yellowstone, for crying out loud, get off your phone and just look around. It's prettier up there. But you can then go to Shop Our Plans. You'll find all of the different plans that they have across America. The freedom of speech for $25 a month, all the way up to the Constitution and the Independence package for $90 a month. That's
what we need to do? We need to come up with a plan name for data only plans.
I know, because it's kind of sad.
That would be more American than data only plan.
Yeah. It's it's like they ran out of the oomph at the end.
Freedom of speech, allegiance, Constitution, liberty, independence, data only.
It's, I think Thomas Jefferson was the first one to utter data only when he walked home one day as data only.
So go to patriotmobile.com/mojo50 and find out how you can be, again, part of the solution, not part of the problem, because they give money to conservative and libertarian causes every month, not to progressive and left-leaning causes every month. So if your cell phone company's doing that, you don't want them to, go to patriotmobile.com. Mobilizing conservatives for years, it says now. Get your comments in on the Twitter. Larky F and Farkin using the hashtag what I learned today. Nancy Pelosi talks like her face is melting. Melting. Not seeing things is a bad thing. This according to Stinky. See, sometimes I forget what I've said in the past 15 minutes. So, and Smacking Duck, thank you. He's always he's on top of this.
He's a supporter.
Yes, he is. If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. Smacking Duck is very good at that. If you're going to play Pelosi, play it loud enough for your audience to hear it. That last one was just murmuring from here. He's obviously operating a dump truck. I mean, it must be loud where
or
he
standing
is.
Behind a jet.
Yeah. Yeah, go to where it's quiet. Don't listen where it's loud. You need to, every word is important. Old people use weird metaphors. Thank you, Nancy. Now, the next story that Ron was so excited to get to is a little disturbing.
Snap. This is
from
crazy.
Australia. I didn't think we were supposed to call them stewardesses anymore. I thought they were flight attendants.
I don't know. This one is probably a stewardess.
Selling, they've been selling used tights and unwashed uniforms to perverts on eBay to make money. That's the headline.
Yeah.
That's one of the top airlines, they say. They are selling the said used tights cabin crew from a range of top airlines, offered as much as 500 pounds, or is that euros? 500 euros, I guess, for a pair of tights described as well worn.
Oh, man.
Items listed online.
They've got the eBay listing there, too.
I checked just to make sure.
It's there?
Yeah, name badges and shoes filled with the fragrance of my natural perfumes. One listing for a pair of used thighs said worn on many long-distance journeys on very long, hot shifts. And I thought, surely. No. Oh, the next one, very worn, fragrant of my own natural perfume. Wow. So yeah, I went to eBay to check. And
for the love of
sure
God.
enough, Twiggy Zio 23 is selling cabin crew tights pre-owned, and you could they sold for 11. Is that British pounds?
Yeah.
What's the G stand for?
Great Britain.
Great Britain pounds. Is that it?
I guess. GBP.
What's so great about them? We kicked their ass in the war. So you and the that's $13.85 in the U.S. And then of course it would have cost you, if you wanted them shipped here, another $18. So $31 and change to get a pair of used crew tights.
Oh man, what in the hell?
You know what? At least it's not feet. Well, and I decided to check on the others, although apparently you can get the feet thing too. The other items, because generally if you find somebody selling something like that, the other stuff is going to be interesting. And no, it's just like a ring and a bracelet.
So
I'm selling my ring, my bracelet, and my used tights. You know what? If I thought I could make money selling my old socks,
man.
Which reminds me,
no, you can make money selling old socks. Don't you have a car full of them?
I do. Well, here's the thing. I do have a bunch of Doc's old socks, and I thought, okay, here's what we could do: is we'll have a contest. We'll just give the sock because you'll win a pair of Doc socks, which is kind of funny because it rhymes. And I thought, I'm not going to sell that. That'd be ridiculous. A pair of socks. His other stuff, at least the first 5 or 10 items, they're going to go up on eBay tonight, and I just have to figure out how to title them so that, because for people who aren't in this audience, when they see this stuff, they're going to go, what in the hell are they selling this shirt for? Or they may not, but we'll start stuff at $20 and let it go for 7 days, and then you can pay what you want.
Nobody will want to bid on it. They'll want to buy it for $20.
Should I just make it $20? But then, but then the problem is that then it's a first come. You got to be fast. I was just thinking that.
Oh no, starting it at $20 is good.
Okay,
but somebody will want to say, you know how much I bought this for?
Well, then
$20, same as downtown,
right? Well, we started it at $20, same as downtown. I mean, otherwise it just becomes a race to see who can get there first. And I just thought to make it fair, maybe I'll just make it a 3-day auction, maybe not 7 days.
It would take you a year to sell everything that was in that car.
Oh, in the car, yeah. By the way, a lot of the stuff in the car, you wouldn't want to buy. Let's just put it that way. And in cleaning stuff out,
it's the old pair of crusty tights that.
You'll want to buy those. Yeah. I mean, obviously that's something that's a thing. Had I known that, I wouldn't have thrown away all the underwear. I just, but the socks we've kept. So if we should sell the socks, we'll figure that out, I suppose. Lord have mercy. Somebody calling about the underwear. And it's funny going through all the stuff that going through at the house, and found this this weekend. And this dates back to 1976, and I showed you showed it to Ron yesterday. It's a call sheet and script.
That was actually pretty impressive
from Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, for Starsky and Hutch.
Ask me where I got it.
Well, I asked you if you were in it. This was working there.
This was 1976. I would have been 12 years old.
Yeah.
So
I don't.
Want to know where I got it?
Yeah,
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea where I picked this up. Now, they shot up in Lancaster where I lived, and this is proof that if there's not a picture of me doing something, I don't remember it. But they
I thought it was cool that it was on different color paper, and then you explained that to me.
Yeah, all the different actors, when they'd hand out scripts, they'd hand them out in different colors so that you would know if you sat your script down somewhere, you were looking for the pink or the blue or the yellow or the green or whatever color your script was. Plus, if somebody leaks something to the press, they can always tell whose script it was. But this was from Starsky and Hutch in 1976, and it's the sides, that's what they call script page sides. They are with Starsky. Which one was it? Was it David Soul or Paul Michael Glazer that was Starsky?
No idea.
Neither do I. One of them was one of them, and the other was the other. So I think that this belonged to Starsky because it's mostly his lines on here. And then the call sheet telling them what time they had to be places, which is kind of cool. That it survived all these years, because that's what, 86, 96, 2006, 16, 43 years ago. Right?
Where'd you find those?
In my stuff.
Crap?
Yes, in one of my scrapbooks.
Oh,
which again is why I go through scrapbooks now and go, why am I keeping this stuff?
Yeah.
Why do I need somebody? It's time for somebody else to own the Starsky and Hutch script sides of the call sheet. So those will be up on eBay too.
Those would be pretty cool to frame.
Yeah.
Paul Michael Glazer was Starsky.
Is that who it was? Okay. And it's should have known. Let's see. It's my there it goes. Timmy the pilot's on the line from the 7 Mile High Club, flying high. Where are you flying high above, Timmy?
Right now we're flying over Louisville, Kentucky, and I'd like to just kind of say that you caused my whole crew now to take off all of their clothes. They're putting it on eBay. I think I'm going to cut these guys off from listening to the show.
There's a special section on eBay for pilots tights. Pilots tights and
yeah, we have boxers, we got briefs, we got whitey tighties, we got socks, shoes, whatever you need. It's going up on eBay probably Monday. Thank you very much.
I want to point out too that it's generally men buying this stuff from women and not the other way around. You don't see women going after men's shoes and oh yeah,
no, Brad, that's not
shoes.
It. You don't hear about women buying.
They don't do it. That's why. What woman have you ever known that would do that?
If these guys can make a buck, they're going to do it. Believe me, they're looking for anything right now. So
it's always the other way around.
Oh my God!
Well,
it's crazy.
I bet it smells great up there too. About now.
Well, I got my nose plugs in, so there we go. I gotta
go.
Bye.
All right, bye.
See ya.
So if you want to buy Timmy's
Timmy the pilot
tights,
that son of a gun's got a hell of a job, doesn't he?
Makes big $8 just to sit around
in the cockpit of a plane.
Every now and then he has to like push a button and pull back on the stick. And that's all he does. Otherwise, he's napping.
Or listening to us. That's a good thing, I guess.
Same thing. Same thing.
I just like that he can listen to us at 7 miles high.
You'd think he'd have more important things to do.
You would think.
If you haven't yet been to MoJo Wild Rice, got your grilling sampler pack. Do so today. If you start there at MoJo Wild Rice, you scroll down a smidge and you will see grilling sampler pack. You click on it and you'll find all of the goodies that are right there in the sampler pack if you are a grilling type. Or if you know somebody who is a griller. Father's Day is coming up. When is Father's Day? 12th? June 12th? Actually, I don't know anymore because my dad's dead.
I don't know, actually.
I don't either.
I know it's in June.
Yeah, there you go. Well, make sure that you get one of these for your dad before it starts because it's in June and tomorrow's June 1st. Damn, this year is almost half over. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. MoJoWildRice.com. Use promo code GRILL10. Get 10% off the grilling sampler pack for you or your dad. Something fresh and original coming up next on your Daily Mojo.
Happily promoting the 4 F's: freedom, faith, free markets, and fun. MoJo 50.
I'm Mike Opelka from PureOpelka.com. Here's your 2-minute drill. Well, Elizabeth Warren's campaign turned into an infomercial on The View yesterday.
Your 50 millionth and first dollar, you got to pitch in 2 cents and 2 cents for everyone after that. And with that, we can cancel student loan debt for about 95% of the people who have it.
Complete with a cheering crowd, the Elizabeth Warren infomercial on The View continued. Don't order yet. She's also got another offer.
But we can do so much more. 2 cents. We can not only do that, we can also provide universal tuition-free technical school, 2-year college, and 4-year college for every one of our kids who wants to go.
I know what you're thinking. That's a great deal, Elizabeth. Where do I order? Well, she says, wait, there's more.
Plus, we can do universal child care for every baby age 0 to 5. Universal pre-K for every 3-year-old and 4-year-old in this country, and raise the wages of every child care worker and preschool teacher.
It's only 2 cents, people. It's only 2 pennies. If you would just give up 2 pennies, everyone can have everything. It's a big lie. If you want proof, just look south to Venezuela. Chavez promised all that free stuff too, and now they're starving in the streets. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. No sale here. Testudo, my friends. Testudo.
Mike Opelka's 2-minute drill is powered by MoJoWildRice.com. Their wild rice is a superfood. Gluten, sodium, fat, and cholesterol-free, yet high in fiber, protein, zinc, phosphorus, and trace minerals. But you're going to love it because it's delicious. MoJoWildRice.com. MoJoWildRice.com.
The Daily Mojo.
And Jack Hole, Angry Beaver, using the hashtag What I Learned Today over on the Twitter, should show the lady's legs. She's hot, at least her legs are. She included a link. Is that the same story I was just looking at? Because it was a leading jet.
What, the stewardess's leg? Oh, snap.
Actually, I mean, see, it's hard to tell because right about where the legs, the shot of the picture is cut off there, that's where everything starts going south if it's going to. Because, I mean, you could have decent-looking calves. Because haven't you ever seen you've seen it happen. They get great calves. You get up about mid-thigh and just kind of explodes all over everything. So I guess that's a good point.
Explodes all over everything.
You know what I mean. It just doesn't look so good. F in Florida, man. So that's the big announcement. Real Ron Phillips and Real Brad Staggs will now be selling their used shorts and lumberjack shirts on MoJo 50. No, that's the announcement next week. Today's announcement is completely different.
Yeah, I don't have lumberjack shirts.
It's just flannel
shirts. I feel kind of left out.
You don't have any lumberjack shirts?
No.
It's just a flannel shirt.
You haven't worn one in a while.
It's because it's 107 degrees outside.
That's a fact.
It was my jacket before.
Most people just heard the air conditioner kick on in this room that makes it like negative 35 degrees in here.
There are icicles. If your
what in the hell?
If your equipment wasn't so hot, We wouldn't have to worry about that.
I'm thinking about changing my name from the Iceman to Jesus, it's hot in here.
The Iceman cometh. Wandering Slug says, make sock monkeys out of loaf of bread, then sell them as Doc Sock Monkey bread. That is what I love.
Doc Sock Monkey bread blend.
That is what I love about the Jackhole Nation. They never stop thinking. And the Pickled Squirrel says, Timmy, Reagan got really excited when she heard you. Should I be concerned? Everybody gets excited when they hear Timmy the Pilot. That is not unusual. If you didn't hear the news yesterday,
Mr. Redbone.
The night was mighty dark, so you could hardly see, 'cause the moon refused to shine. There's a couple sitting neath the willow tree, for love they pine.
it is with heavy hearts we announced that early this morning, May 30th, 2019, Leon Redbone crossed the Delta for the beautiful shore at the age of 127. That's what it said on his website. He was not 127. They said he departed our world with his guitar, his trusty companion Rover, and a simple tip of his hat. He's interested to see what Blind Blake, Emmett, and Jelly Roll have been up to in his absence, and his plans for a rousing sing-along number with Sari Barabbas. I'll have to admit I don't know who that is. An eternity of pouring through texts in the library of Ashbur, so many big words, will be a welcomed repose, perhaps followed by a shot or two of whiskey with Lee Morse and some long overdue discussions with his favorite uncle. Leon Redbone, one of a kind. Here's the funny thing. The thing I remember most about Leon Redbone is not any of these songs that were so good. The one that I remember probably more than any other, and I'm not sure he'd be proud of this or not, and tell me if I'm right.
My favorite jeans, I wear them so much, they're hard to keep clean. Every time stains on my favorite jeans fall, Mama left them out with A-L-L, the stain left, that's all.
So
I had no idea that was Leon Redbone.
Yes.
Oh.
That's Leon Redbone.
Jeez,
Stain lifter, that's all.
I just went back in time. That was great.
Yeah.
I love watching those commercials like that.
They are fun. They are indeed fun. And that was, so Leon Redbone died yesterday. I guess actually on the 29th he passed away. But he was 69 years old. And
gone far too young.
Somebody said that they had heard the conspiracy theory that Leon Redbone was actually an alter ego of Andy Kaufman.
I vaguely remember that discussion.
I'm like, I suppose that could be.
Could be.
If anybody was going to do it, it would be Andy Kaufman. Do you think he's dead? Do you think Andy Kaufman's really dead?
Who knows?
I mean, you got the realm of possibilities. I would think he is. Well, if in fact Leon Redbone was an alter ego of Andy Kaufman, then
no, he's
Andy
not
Kaufman
dead.
is really, unless this is like a double cross, and maybe they both faked it. Ha! What if that's the case? Then what do we do?
Well, you know where they're at right now. They're partying with Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley.
No, Michael Jackson's over in the kiddie room.
Okay.
Elvis Presley, maybe, not Michael Jackson. By the way, the court just ruled in HBO's favor on the lawsuit that Michael Jackson's estate brought against them for the Leaving Neverland. Yeah, they just they ruled in favor.
I
of
haven't
HBO.
seen that yet. My wife said she saw it.
Oh, it's good.
She says it just
disturbing.
will freak you out.
It is very disturbing. It's a very well done documentary, and I don't know why these guys would be saying what they're saying. I don't think they need. I mean, this certainly isn't the publicity I'd want to bring upon myself.
No,
and they obviously have some. I mean, they're still dealing with it. If their emotions are any indication, and when you watch it, it's pretty intense. If you you may feel the same way if you invested in Uber when it had its IPO. So the first earnings report from Uber after the IPO, it has lost $1 billion.
Yeah.
$1 billion on $3.1 billion in revenue during the first 3 months of this year. Shares fell about 1% on the news. They were up more than 3% in after-hours trading. They say analysts are skeptical that the money-losing ride-hail pioneer will ever become profitable. And here's why. First of all, they lost $3 billion in 2018. They had a predicted loss of about $1 billion for the first quarter in this year. And yeah, they lived up to that expectation. So they still say the company is valued at $75 billion. That's what they said when it went public in May. Shares started at $45. They fell 7% on the first day of trading. So if you're an investor and you invested in Uber, the news ain't good. Not good at all. Where was I going here? Oh, that's where it went. I tell you, there's something to invest in is robots.
I'm telling you.
Robots are about to take over the world.
I did it again last night. Went down that same damn rabbit hole.
Robots are, well, just look at the video that Brandon tweeted out last week
before,
with the Boston
one that
Dynamics.
Fell over, yeah.
Every time I see that, I laugh. But this is a Miami bank has deployed a child-sized robot that is always watching and always learning. It's I think they said this is HSBC. Brickell's banking industry has a reputation for being a bit robotic. HSBC Bank aiming to fix that reputation by deploying an actual robot. Pepper is a small humanoid robot with a childlike voice developed by SoftBank Robotics, a Japanese tech company. The Japanese are big into robots, which does kind of explain the whole sex doll thing.
No, you're right.
We're not far away.
I was
from
reading
having
that
a perfect
sentence. It
companion.
says she, and then in parentheses says SoftBank says Pepper is gender neutral.
Of course she
but
is.
HSBC calls it a she.
Yes, because otherwise you have to call it it.
It is non-personal.
And the problem with calling it is that people will get offended. Well, it's not an it. It's a they. You have to refer to them as they.
Or zim. Or zer.
Zim, zed, two-spirit. It gets so damn confusing. She's the new greeter at the bank's branch on Brickell Avenue. The robot's purpose is to drive more business by engaging audiences with something fun and interesting, according to HSBC head of innovation Jeremy Balkin. Beyond giving customers information about the bank, including how to open a checking account or sign up for a new credit card, Pepper can also dance, tell jokes, and pose for a selfie. Except it's about, what 3 feet tall. So if you're going to talk to it about opening up a checking account, you have to get down on your hands and knees and, hey. You know what? It is just a matter of time before someone steals it. Pepper's going to get...
Somebody's going to walk in, snatch it up, and leave.
Yep. And it's... Mark my words, Pepper is not... is very soon going to be a hostage. Somebody's hostage. Just like Lusty.
That's a fact, because we don't know where she's at.
We still don't know, do we?
No, dude, and I still don't know where the Ronald McDonald was that was sitting at the McDonald's in my hometown from high school. Somebody took that little bitch. He was sitting on the bench. You know, the one that sits there with his arm out so you can sit. He's gone. Gone.
What do you do with him after you steal him? It's like stealing the Wendy's or the Bob's Big Boy.
I don't know. Like you can steal the other team's mascot, but you do something with it, like put it in the middle of the football field, or something. But
very odd.
Ronald McDonald. Yep, gone.
There, when we went up to Yellowstone on the way to the entrance of the park, in the middle of a field, I tweeted the picture out at the time. There's a Bob's Big Boy.
Yep.
Just sitting in the middle of a field. I mean, in the middle of nowhere. So,
look, although I claim to have nothing to do with the disappearance of Ronald McDonald from the McDonald's during my high school years,
wow,
I do happen to know who did it and where it ended up.
And why
those records are sealed.
Why haven't you turned them in?
Because who the hell wants Ronald McDonald sitting on a bench outside the McDonald's?
The owners of McDonald's?
Nah.
They can afford to get a new one? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
They did.
Well, then they can't afford it. Okay, I get it. Just by the way, tweeted out the link to the used tights if you are interested in getting those. Rule number 5, Jack Hole just tweeted, isn't most of Japan 3 feet tall?
Yes.
Japan is a weird, that was a weird, fascinating place. It reminded me of Tennessee because when I went there in 91, 90, whenever it was, the topography was just like Middle Tennessee. It was green trees. It was pretty, but everything was miniature. I had to duck to go through doorways. The beds were like 5 feet long. The best thing, though, the beer vending machines on the street. That was great.
Wow.
Beer vending machines right there on the street. And I'll bet they're still there.
Are they the ones, I don't know, are they the ones that have the restrooms on the street there, too? The little pay-for bathrooms?
I don't know. I was too drunk to remember that stuff. I don't know. Probably.
That might be Russia. But, I mean, the last story I heard from someone having been over there, they said they stepped out of the airport and looked down the street and they could see above everybody's heads.
Here was the interesting thing in Japan. It was the Country Gold concert, and how do I say this? So it was Bill Monroe. It was all of the big country acts at the time. Marty Stewart was there. Marty was an interesting guy. I still have a picture he took of me on the train. We had interesting conversations. So the videographers, well, yeah, at the time they were still videographers at the concert. They had the best cameras. I mean, obviously they make a lot of those cameras in Japan. So they had the top of the line cameras, and I swear they did not know how to use them. I
don't know how to use the cameras in the studio now.
No, I'm just talking about from a creative standpoint.
Isn't Panasonic a Japanese brand?
They're all Japanese.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's so many buttons and settings on there.
No, it wasn't about that. It was about the way that they used them, the cretivity.
I see what you're saying.
It was like,
they had no idea what the hell they were doing.
No, they just, it was quite stunning. And maybe it's just a different style there because you see a lot of, and Telemundo does the same thing. Sometimes they do crazy things with their shots, and it's like, that was not something I would have pictured doing with a camera.
Look, so I'm going to tell you what the U.S. is missing out on are the Telemundo weather girls.
Yes.
And
yes,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I mean, what's the hashtag Me Too movement? The Pound Me Too people. They
apparently in Spanish TV. They don't have that.
Well, what they mean in Spanish TV is pound me too.
It's pound me.
Pound me. 2, 3, 4, you name it, all the way out the door. Maybe we should just change the subject. Lovemytummy.com/mojo. That's where you go if you're feeling maybe some discomfort in your abdominal area, some body inflammation. If you're feeling bloated, it is not normal, and that's why you need Atrantil. Plus, we're all eating like crap. That doesn't help. If we just started eating the right foods, maybe we wouldn't be dealing with all of these intestinal issues. Just saying. Yeah. Go to lovemytummy.com/mojo. That's where you will also find your special offer, 3 bottles of Atrantil, just $99. People swear by this stuff, and I do take it occasionally. And it does. If you, especially feeling bloated, it goes to work on the on your gut bacteria.
Yeah, Dr. Ken and them, they had a replay yesterday, so I didn't get to talk to them, but I wanted to. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to start some of that.
Really? You're going to risk all the interactions with your other plethora of medications.
Well, I'm going to talk to my doctor first. I mean, I've got an appointment, but I'm thinking about doing that and a little Riduzone.
What happened to Ron?
His
medications got mixed, and he's been just a blathery idiot
brother,
on the floor.
I want to see what Atrantil and Flomax do together. That's what I want to do. Gut bacteria and prostate. There's got to be something there that works.
He'll be on the toilet for days. Wow, I'm not sure I want to know how that combination works, but good luck with it. It'll be certainly interesting.
No, that would be if I stopped my Flomax and started Atrantil. I'd be, oh man.
So here was a little snippet from the gift that keeps giving at a town hall.
What do we want? You say housing justice. What do we want?
Housing justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Housing justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
How many times have I wanted to use that rallying cry?
Housing justice.
That's right. I say, what do you want? You say housing justice.
Every party I ever go to.
I'm so damn excited. Right
That is, that's from the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She had a some sort of a town hall to.
Was it about housing justice?
It was about housing. How did you know?
I don't know. You said it. I repeated it.
Bronx on Thursday last evening. She says that housing should be legislated as a human right. What does that mean? She says it means that our access and our guarantee to having a home comes before someone else's privilege to earn a profit. She is on it.
Okay.
You know what? She's you got to give her credit. She is unabashed in her march toward socialism. She is not apologizing for it.
Look, you capitalistic house owner.
Right.
Here's the thing. When Ocasio-Cortez gives up her home for someone who doesn't have one, then I will.
I would say she probably, I mean, the place that she bought or that she's renting, it seems like it might be a little large for just two people. She could take in some extra folks. Just she wants to be so altruistic. It's easy to be altruistic with someone else's money. The town hall was hosted by Housing Justice for All, a coalition of tenant associations and other housing advocates in New York. They brought together tenants who are pushing for a package of housing bills that could implement universal rent control in the state. This all goes back to it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, essentially, because when you start getting the landowners and the building owners, when they start getting taxed out the yin-yang, that's the problem. They're going to pass those taxes along to somebody else. So you see, they're not quite back up the food chain far enough to fix the problem. She says that with a Democratic majority in the House, she's working at the federal level to disassemble the tax breaks that have incentivized companies to ignore residents. It's called supply and demand. She doesn't quite understand that one, I don't believe. She also plans to reintroduce the Fair Chance at Housing Act in the House that would ease restrictions to federally subsidized housing, particularly for tenants with previous criminal convictions. I don't know about you, but when I have a house or an apartment to rent, I look for people with previous criminal convictions. I mean, who doesn't? Right? I mean, who wants a boring tenant? Who wants a tenant that's going to move in and not spice things up a bit in your life?
I think I have about 20 of those living near me.
Yeah, that's and I've been a renter. I've been an owner, so I've been on both sides. The weird thing is, you start getting in an area where there's a lot of rentals.
Yeah, I live in an area where there are a lot of rentals. And I'm going to tell you, one of the worst things I've ever done is downloaded the app on my phone that shows me where all the crime takes place in the area where you happen to be. It gives you a little dot. Right. It tells you a crime committed here. And then so that's a filled dot. And then you have dots that are just circles that are ultimately where all the sex offenders live. Holy crap.
Are there any near you aside from you?
Wait. Let me think that through. There are plenty near me, not me.
So there are some aside from you. Yeah, that's the disturbing part is when you know, what do you do about it? If you
there's nothing you can do about it, but ultimately they're way too close to the school that I live by. That's the thing that bothers me.
Don't they have to be like 100 feet?
Of course they're supposed to be. But do you know how far 500 feet is? 500 feet's not even a block. I mean, they're living on the street that's next to the school. It just kind of freaks you out when you see all of that.
Of course it does, yeah, especially when you have kids. Then that, again, you made the mistake of downloading the app. Now you know. Now what do you do with the information aside from...
Well, the app wasn't specifically for that. The app is to help track your kids and track your family.
Right.
It just happens to show you all of that on there.
Now, if there was an app to tell you if there were beauty contestants living in your area, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Well, as you look at this picture, and if you're listening to the podcast, let me describe what we're looking at here. It's 24 individual photographs of some very pretty young ladies who are all fair-skinned and have raven-colored hair.
Yeah.
They're all very, very pretty. I can't see. There's one that looks like a man. But aside from that, the rest of them are all very pretty. And someone got a hold of this. This is actually a poster for Miss India. When you look at this, that is not the first thing you think.
No, I thought it was somebody's yearbook photo.
No,
Actually.
This is all
Are they clones?
Yeah, that is the question going around the interwebs because of the Miss India contestants all looking strangely similar. And they really do. They look like they could be the same woman with a slightly different hairstyle. And none of them look particularly Indian, dot, not feather, by the way. None of them look particularly of, when you think of a white guy, you think of, who you're thinking of. When you think of someone from India, you've got a different picture in your head. None of them really.
Okay, just an interesting question here.
Uh-huh.
Are all Indian women brunettes?
Well, I don't know. Let's put it this way. I've never seen a blonde Indian woman. I don't think. I mean, generally speaking, I think
have never thought of it, actually.
Well, have you ever seen a black person with blonde hair?
Yeah.
Natural blonde hair?
I don't know if it's natural or
there
not.
you go.
How would I know?
Only her hairdresser knows for sure.
Exactly.
So I don't. This does seem a bit puzzling. These are, although they say there's a third. Did I miss 1, 2, 3, 4 times? What is 4 times 6?
It's 24, but here's the problem.
They say
they're
a
probably
collage-
not showing the whole thing in that image.
That must be it. It certainly looks like the whole image, though. It says a collage featuring all 30 participants of Miss India 2019. The beauty contest there caused a heated debate. Online sleuths try to figure out why all the girls look so similar and had such fair skin. Indian user posted the collage from Times of India newspaper, which, by the way, you should get their Christmas edition. The Times of India newspaper is unbelievably good around Christmas. They posted it on Twitter with the question, "What's wrong with the picture?" They got an avalanche, it says, of replies. They all look almost identical. I mean, almost identical. Jonathan H. replied, "We may not know who will be crowned Miss India, but we do know what she looks like." So no point in watching the program. Mike Conway replied, "Nothing wrong with it. The clear winner is the one in the third row, second from right. No, wait. The one in the top? No. I mean, the top left? No. The bottom row? Wait. Yeah, I see what you mean. They all look alike. They all look like a Xerox copy of each other. Looks like batch 17383 from the clone factory. It really does look like a bunch of clones. And who's to say it's not? And by the way, who's to say that a clone doesn't have the right to win the Miss India 2019 pageant? Why do we hate clones so much in this country? You know that's coming. That's coming.
Wait, no.
Oh,
it's not that it's coming, Brad. It's here. I guarantee you there are people out there who have been cloned. We just don't know it.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying they're here. I'm saying the movement to clone when you are not respecting clones, when you are what's the word I'm looking for?
When you don't respect clones?
Yeah, it's oh God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. See this? What do they say? The memory's the first thing to go, and I can't remember the second thing. Not disadvantaged. What the hell is the word? When
Come
you
on,
are
jackholes.
when you are what is the word?
Look, go into something else.
It's going to drive me crazy.
Well,
I'm going to think of this
but it'll
damn
pop
word.
into your head as soon as you think of something else to say.
Wow, what is the word? You know what I think the word is? Gun box. That's the word.
I'm sexy and I know it.
What is that damn word? God, that's going to drive me crazy. You know how you try to think of something, and the harder you try to think of it, the more it's like a fish. It's like a tilapia in your fingers. You squeeze it, it just boop right on out. But yeah, when you open your gun box, and if you go to, and I want to correct this because when you go to thegunbox.com and you enter MoJo50 as your promo code, for instance, I put the Echo gun box, the Echo model in the carbon black matte finish into the cart.
Father's Day is coming up.
You're going to get $20 off of the price of this. It retails for $199. You put the promo code in there, and boop, it's $179.10. You're not going to find a better price on it. If you do, let me know. But if you go to thegunbox.com, you'll see the different models. You'll see the 2.0, which is the one that you can put next to your bed, and you can sign up for the alerts.
The 2.0 is sitting on the desk right in front of you.
It is right in front. It looks like a piece of furniture. It looks like, you know what it looks like, especially with the blue light on? It looks like a router.
Yes,
it looks like a computer router, and no one's going to come in and try to, that's the beauty of it. It doesn't look like a gun safe.
This particular unit was used in the series called Altered Carbon.
Did they use the black one?
They used no, I think they used the other one that they have, the silver and black.
Yeah. Oh, the silver one. Yeah. The gun box. I mean, it is not only is it good looking, but it's
and you can't see it from this side, but it's got a little LED that pops up that turns on inside it.
Oh yeah,
open it. Yeah.
It's they're practically indestructible. They gave because I talked to the guys that developed this thing. When they invented this, they gave bats. They gave them to kids and said try to break into it, and they couldn't. And they drove over them with trucks, with cars. They tried every way they could think of to break into the thing, and they could not break into it. That's how tough it is. Plus, if somebody even touches it, like if you're not home and you've signed up for the alerts, this is genius. It sends you an alert saying somebody's touching your box.
Yeah, by the way, I use the old Father's Day coming up trick there to...
Did it work?
I don't know yet. Father's Day's not here.
Uh-huh.
The gun box.
Thegunbox.com, promo code MoJo50, and that'll get you that 10% discount. It's $20 off the Echo, same as downtown. Your headlines are coming up, and I swear to God, I'm going to remember that word. What is the word? Damn, I hate getting old.
This is the seditious, rabble-rousing, liberty-loving, home of fun, entertaining, and compelling talk. MoJo 50.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. President Trump taking a new approach aimed at pressuring Mexico on illegal immigration.
President Trump is slapping a 5% tariff on all Mexican imports in a bid to pressure Mexico to do more to crack down on the masses of Central American migrants trying to cross the border. In his tweet, the president said the 5% tariff will go into effect on June 10th. Trump tweeted that the tariff will gradually increase until the illegal immigration problem is remedied, at which time the tariffs will be removed. Mike Gracia, Washington.
The Border Patrol says it apprehended a single group of more than 1,000 illegal immigrants crossing the border into El Paso, Texas this week. The crossing, the latest sign that migrants are increasingly arriving at the border in large groups. There's a winner in the annual Scripps National Spelling Bee, a winner times 8.
It's complete. Usually at the end of the National Spelling Bee, the winner is seen holding the trophy over his or her head. This year, the money shot was of all 8 winners with their hands on the big prize. Bee officials determined that they just might run out of words before the final field of 8 could be whittled down to a champion, so they decided that all 8 would become co-champions if they were to finish 3 more rounds. The co-winners closed out the bee by spelling 47 straight words without a miss. They will not have to split the spoils. Each gets a winner's share of $50,000 and a trophy to call their very own. I'm Oscar Wells Gabriel.
It's a grand old flag, and Marcus Lamona says it is not going anywhere.
The flag is not coming down under any circumstance.
Ordered by local officials to take down the massive American flag outside his RV store in Statesville, North Carolina, Lamona says he'll go to jail before he lowers the flag. City officials filed suit, arguing the size of the banner violates a local ordinance. They say they will consider changing the ordinance. On Wall Street, Dow futures down 268 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Never Forgotten Apparel is more than just a premium women's and men's clothing line. It's a movement to remind us to wear American-made and serve those who serve us. Our heroes, Never Forgotten Apparel gives 20% of their total sales to nonprofits that support homeless veterans and off-duty firefighters, and 50% to individual veterans and firefighters in need nationwide. Check out neverforgottenapparel.com. Use promo code MATT, M-A-T-T, and get 15% off your purchase.
You know what makes you feel really good about yourself? Doing something good for somebody else. If you'd like to do that today, go to jdrf.org. Join them in the fight against type 1 diabetes. jdrf.org. It's something good you can do for the world. jdrf.org.
A former Democratic National Committee member told Politico on Monday that he will become National Senior Advisor to the Draft Beto campaign. That sounds like a horrible beer, probably a Pilsner.
The Defenders with Stephen Airy, tonight at 9. MoJo 50.
If you are trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisors. They'll immerse you into a 30-day program to replace your old habits with new habits and totally change your life. And if you have PPO private health insurance, the entire program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 800-296-1252. 800-296-1252. 800-296-1252. 800-296-1252.
If we weren't so bad.
To puppy rape.
I like to cuss.
Do I want to keep my penis?
Cat wants some black titties.
We wouldn't be so good. MoJo 50. The mothership has landed.
I want to thank all of the jackholes for being so giving and so helpful in trying to figure out the word that I was looking for.
Brad, I know what the word is.
It's the bird.
It's the bird.
It's the bird. It's oppressed by the white patriarchy. Thank you, Pink Effin Freud, you bitches. There you go. The bird is the word. The bird is looking.
Talk about earworm.
I know.
The word that real Brad Staggs is looking for is Zeppelin. Thank you to Gare Bear. And then, of course, DMX. DM is the one leading the ring up there. Don't nobody say it. The word I was looking for was discriminate. Discriminate. You cannot discriminate.
Damn, that was anticlimactic.
No kidding.
Seriously.
That's what I'm saying.
What
When you
the
know, the other day I was talking to somebody and I was trying to remember another person's name. This person I have known for years and could not think of their name. Have you ever done that?
Oh, yeah. I'm horrible with names.
But I mean, it would be like forgetting your name. It was like, okay, what the hell is their name? It was driving me insane. But I don't know. You know what? It's like that. What the last commercial that played? If you're trying to stop drinking or doing too many drugs, what was that phone number? Because maybe I need to call it.
I don't know. They said it 4 damn times.
I know they did. I still don't remember what it was. Remember, drugs are only a problem if you can't afford them. That's just saying. And I'm looking for the spelling bee. Did you see the?
Are you kidding me?
Here we go. I found it. This is
what the world's coming to.
Yes, it is. Here is the finale, the grand finale, if you will, of the Scripps spelling bee this year.
U-T. How slow?
You are correct. E-L-A-S. Erysipelas. You are correct.
Is that a disease?
Erysipelas?
I think so.
I think that's the word you were looking for.
L-L-E-A. Begin with it.
You are correct. L-L-E-T-T-E. You are correct.
Swatika Patty.
P-E-N-D-E-L-O-Q-U-E. Pondalock.
You are correct.
How many times just today have I used that word?
I know.
I don't even know what the hell that word is.
No one does.
Palama?
Lama.
N-U-O-U-S.
You are correct.
7.
Y-L-I-C-O.
You are correct.
It's complete.
They had 8 winners. It was an 8-way tie.
Really?
For the winner.
They don't just keep going until they
ran out of words.
They used to.
No, this was round 20. They literally ran out of words.
dictionary.
So they gave them all 8.
Yes.
Wow.
They made them all 8 champions.
Yes.
Wow.
They this year's they concluded with not 1, not 2, but 8 champions. Contest of words. Nerve went 20 rounds. Lasted well into the night before the judges said that there were no more challenging words left. The unprecedented 8-way tie was preceded by a streak of 47 perfectly spelled words, and the night's docket included doozies like umphacephalocite and gildekop and aufgeleckediget.
I spell those all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
Who the hell uses these words? Nobody.
People in spelling bees.
All those damn kid doctors. They use those words apparently.
There's got to be some smart, really like super smart guy out there who uses those words regularly in his profession.
He ain't getting laid.
I don't know, man.
Tell me that.
I don't know. You walk around saying words like
some
that.
women think that's pretty damn sexy.
Show me one.
I don't know of one. I don't know use those words.
I'll get to it later.
Yeah, but so
just not
it's not the time.
So I tweeted out last night. We had a major fun announcement. It was notice I said a fun announcement, not a big announcement, because I didn't want to oversell it.
Mm-hmm.
But the fun announcement is I finally was able to put together the video of cleaning out Doc's car.
Oh,
I finally finished that. It took 13 minutes. It took to clean. When I say clean the car, not like
that's just pulling stuff out.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's just walking to the car, pulling it out, setting it into a pile. It took 13 minutes to do that.
Wow.
If you had to clean out your truck right now, and just taking stuff out, just not like the seats or anything, but just stuff that was in your truck, how long would it take you?
Probably a grand total of maybe 3 minutes.
I started to say if it takes longer to clean out your vehicle than it does for the gas to go into the gas tank,
right?
Then you've got too much crap in your vehicle.
It would take me. Let's see, what have I got? It might take me a minute to get all the stuff out of my truck right now. Maybe
the only reason it would take me 3 minutes is because I've got that dog seat protector set up in the back of my truck.
Right.
So I would have to disassemble that and pull that out.
Do you have one that goes from the back seat all the way around and kind of makes the U?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
There you
my
go.
dog loves it.
Well, it took 13 minutes to clean out Doc's car. So if you want to, and we edited it down to, I think, 4. So it is on MoJo 50. Now, Ron, you are going to have to help me decode how they get there, because they go to mojo50.com.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you just put it on YouTube? Because I wanted to force you to go to the website. That's why.
Well, quite honestly, Brad, I can put that on the front page of the website here in a little bit.
Okay.
Let me do that.
But why not?
Let's force
them. Screw them. Make them go to my profile
You have to go to the
page.
You have to go to the members link at the top
Go to the
there.
member. So go to mojo50.com. Click on members.
That's right. And in the search box.
By the way, ironically named.
Isn't that crazy?
It's a Bell name.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Go to the search box right there and just type in Brad.
Now, see, for me, it comes up right there. But does everybody's profile come up as?
Everybody's individual profile comes up as the first box, but yours won't come up as the first box.
Why
in there.
not? Mine should.
No, I made mine. Okay,
so go over
just type in Brad. Oh, you've got yours as Bradley.
Yes, I do.
Bradley J.
Do you know why?
J.
That's what Doc always used to say. Bradley J. Staggs.
Bradley J. Staggs. So type in Bradley.
But what if they just type in Brad? What happens?
It would come up.
Okay, well then, what the hell's the difference?
It doesn't matter. There may be other Brads there.
What if there's another Bradley?
What?
See, you don't have the answers, do you?
All right, choose the one with the corny picture on it.
Corny?
And then if you go into his profile,
at
it's
least
right there.
Both my eyes are open in it.
Oh, hell.
Then they click on, see, on mine it says my profile.
Yeah, but they can click on yours and go into it. If you go in, do a search for me. That way you can see what it looks like.
I have to?
No.
All right, I'm going to do a search for Ron. That's
there.
R.
You go.
How do you spell that? Is there an H in Ron?
Now, mine is the one.
Wow, you got 2 of them.
No, the one that's got my picture on it is my test account. My real account is the one with the MoJo 50 logo. The test account's disappearing.
Why do you have the MoJo logo as your profile picture?
Because that's the administrator's picture.
Wow, CEO, president, and administrator.
And you don't even follow me.
Of course not.
But see, when you go into the profile, then you get to see what's in
And
the
you
profile.
say you accuse me of having a goofy picture?
And I only
Good
have
grief.
87 followers,
You
but
look
I'm following.
Chinese in this thing. Never trust a guy you
Oh,
can
for the love
blindfold
of
with dental
Pete.
floss. Your eyes aren't even open.
No, my good eye is compensating for my wonky eye.
Wow.
Well, that's the fat in my cheeks.
Truly, you could blindfold you with dental floss in this picture. That is, wow. All right, so that's so. By the way, the video is not on Ron's page, so don't bother looking
Go to
for
Brad's.
his. Yeah,
you can see the video on Brad's page.
and the video's right there. And tried to make it entertaining.
Look,
not
I'm
sure if we
following
did,
all
but
614 people, and I have only 87 followers. What is wrong with you people?
because they know who you are.
I guess.
So that's our fun announcement. Is the video is there? Hope you like it. If you don't, I don't want to know.
There you go.
If you do like it, send me $1. Either way,
Just $1.
just $1.
Send me $1.
Send me $1 if you do like it. I feel like I've hogged the spotlight since you walked in. So you want to tell them about cat coolers?
You know what, Brad?
I know it's been your dream.
It's almost like it's difficult for me to talk about cat coolers because
you get emotional.
I do. I get emotional because I've never seen a cooler so perfect in my entire life. Watching it operate, when you open it up first, you hear angels.
Yes, you do.
All right,
We don't have the angels.
Yeah, and then
In the Hallelujah chorus.
exactly,
Right, hang on.
exactly. Especially if you have your favorite beer in there, and your favorite beer, by the way, is ice cold, and it has been for days,
right,
since the first time you put it in there. Because cat coolers keep things so cold. Nothing escapes it. Okay, it's amazing. But you know what else is amazing? Right now, if you go to catcoolers.com and you enter in promo code Brandon, you'll get 10% off your cat cooler purchase.
That's not an angel singing.
That's not what angels
I'm
sound
looking for.
like.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Here we go.
Oh,
I think I
are
found
we gonna?
That's what it sounds like when you open up the cat cooler.
Yeah, like a huge beam of white and yellow light just shoots out of it.
That's kind of creepy sounding, actually.
Yeah,
that's a little weird.
Okay, maybe it's
but it's slowed 800%. That's what it says.
That would be
there.
why. See, it would actually be 800% faster than this. And
By the
it
way,
would sound awesome.
if you do, if you open up your cat cooler and you hear this sound, slam it really fast and run like hell because there's something.
You've trapped a spirit.
That's
yeah,
right.
There's something.
Cat coolers are so good that they trap spirits.
Wow. Yeah. And don't send us the spirit. We don't want the spirit.
Unless the spirit is alcohol.
Yes.
I
see what I did there.
I see what you did. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Catcoolers.com. Go check it out. You won't regret it. Hit me with them headlines.
We've scoured news platforms and agencies around the globe for today's most profound news headlines. Presenting them now, here's Brad Staggs.
Only it's not Brad Staggs. It is I.
I'm so glad I drank this morning.
I am so drunk.
What you drinking?
You didn't share.
Spirits.
Did you bring some for the whole class?
I drank spirits.
He got them out of the cat cooler.
Yes, I did.
Oh, man. When you hear these headlines, angels will sing.
Not the creepy ones.
And if you guess which one is the false one, you might hear a ding.
Or drum. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Ding sounds better.
A ding. There you go. That's what
you'll hear.
Yeah. So, 5 headlines. One of them is fake. Do not cheat. But guess which one is fake? You might get it right this time. Or you might hear that. Yeah.
That's true.
First headline. St. Paul man sentenced for marrying 21-year-old daughter.
Wait, what? He married?
St. Paul man sentenced for marrying 21-year-old daughter.
That means he's in the U.S., and that's freaking scary.
Yep. 39-year-old Travis Fieldgrove was sentenced Thursday to 2 years in prison for marrying his 21-year-old daughter.
Is she hot?
I'm going to guess no.
Then why did he marry her?
Because nobody else would.
So he took one for the team? Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
Wow, that's disturbing.
I made this. I'll take responsibility.
Wow.
I'll fall on my sword.
Uh-huh.
As penance to mankind. A St. Paul, Nebraska man accused of marrying and having a sexual relationship with his daughter will now spend 2 years in prison, according to Hall County District Court. Sentenced Thursday, 39-year-old Travis Fieldgrove pleaded no contest to criminal attempted incest in April. His 21-year-old daughter was also charged with incest.
I started to say, wasn't she charged also? She's 21.
She was charged. She is also going to...
Wow.
Good Lord.
Wait a minute. Okay, isn't that a victimless crime?
At 21, yes.
Okay.
I would think so.
I suppose.
Just saying.
I suppose.
Hey, by the way, whatever his name is...
Unless she's chained in the basement, right?
Right.
That becomes a victimless crime. It has to be.
By the way, good luck with the anal rape in prison.
Yeah. Now you're going to have a relationship with multiple people.
Uh-huh. So now you can add polygamy to the charge.
Brad, you're going to be happy about this one. Alcohol to be sold at 1,000 Family Dollar locations.
Yeah. Well, see, now the problem is it's going to be the cheap stuff.
Probably.
And
about 1,000 stores in the Dollar Tree chain will begin selling alcohol, the company announced Tuesday. It will also expand freezers and coolers at 400 of its Family Dollar stores. The Virginia-based chain said Dollar Tree bought Family Dollar in 2015. Recently, it was announced that the nearly 400 Family Dollar stores will close. About 200 Family Dollars will be rebranded as Dollar Tree.
So is it now the Dollar Tree Family Dollar?
It is the Dollar Family
Tree Dollar.
Tree Dollar. Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
Thank God it wasn't everything's a dollar store.
Because
that alcohol would suck.
Yeah, it would. You'd essentially be drinking.
Wait. You're saying that it's going to be okay, though?
Because it's Family Dollar?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the Family Dollar, not everything's a dollar. They can at least...
I'm betting it's not the high-end stuff.
Well, okay.
Fair enough, but also, whenever you're broke, and you need to get drunk, the Family Dollar is there, or the Dollar Family Tree Dollar.
So is rubbing alcohol. You can get that at for $1 at Walgreens.
Or Buckhorn beer. It's
there you
just
go.
down at the...
$2 chunk. Wow, it's frightening that we know all the places for cheap alcohol.
I'm sitting there I'm like, wow, guys.
If you go down here to Bob's Liquor, in the back on the right-hand side, third aisle
the clearance section.
Yeah. Slightly used.
Japan's productivity up 1.4% in October through December of last year after removal of convenience store porn.
Wow.
I think I could probably see that.
That's depressing.
It is depressing.
Is that what it took? Is that what it took to get the numbers up?
I kind of wonder what would happen if we shut down the porn, like all over the internet for like a week. What would happen? I want to know.
People would go blind.
Our GDP would go down.
Do you think we'd suffer? Or do you think we'd be more productive?
The GDP would definitely go down. No, would we be more productive? Probably. But the GDP would go down.
There'd be a lot of things going down.
There's a lot of gross domestic product
yes.
on Pornhub.
Does anyone have a towel or a moist towelette?
There's a lot of gross domestic product.
Wow. You want to talk gender fluid?
Hey!
Clean up aisle 6.
Japan's productivity rate grew at 1.4% in the October-December quarter. Government data showed Thursday, following the removal of pornography magazines from several convenience store chains across the country.
Which is ironically the length of the average Japanese penis. Damn.
That's pretty hysterical. Healthy fat hidden in dirt may fend off anxiety disorders.
My cousin Richie's going to be very, very healthy then.
30 years after scientists coined the term hygiene hypothesis to suggest that increased exposure to microorganisms could benefit health, University of Colorado Boulder researchers have identified an anti-inflammatory fat in a soil-dwelling bacterium that may be responsible.
Brad, I just got an idea.
You heard soil-dwelling bacterium, and it gave you an idea.
Yeah, dude. Look, we can bottle it and sell it.
It's in dirt.
It's right outside the door
of everybody's house.
There's literally money laying.
People will buy that, Brad.
Yeah. You have to make the packaging really creative. It'll have to come with pictures.
We could say it's
right.
dirt that is harvested
You're
right next to the MoJo River.
But bottled water is probably the most.
Bottled water is more expensive than gasoline.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So crazy.
And nobody bitches about that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
We can say it's dirt collected from the side of the MoJo River, which
yes.
due to its properties has infused the soil.
Go, Brandon. Keep going.
That's it.
With the bacterium that will cure your anxiety disorders
Make you
and
better
also
make you better looking. Add length and girth.
We can go with length and girth. Yeah.
Just saying.
Or probably more accurately, we'll say it allows your gross domestic product
to be not so damn gross.
They say you can get the same thing from eating coconuts or something, don't they? Wow.
The discovery published Monday in the Journal of Psychopharmacology may at least partly explain how the bacterium Mycobacterium vaccae quells stress-related disorders. It also brings the researchers one step closer to developing a microbe-based stress vaccine. Stress vaccine.
I don't know anybody who's stressed. I don't know that.
No, I don't know anybody. Not a person.
I don't know anybody.
All stress-free over here.
Yeah, it's so... Life is such a breeze.
So great. Rats roam freely at this San Francisco pop-up bar. The competitive world of late-night hospitality has come to this. Rats. Specifically a pop-up rat bar where live rodents run free and so does the booze in a limited San Francisco engagement from June 13th to the 15th. Creepy? Yes. Unexpected? Pretty much. Though these wharf cities always have infestation problems, you have to admit that it's just not another hole in the wall. The price
Although there is a hole in the wall so the rats can get in.
Exactly. The price is $49.99 per person, with children welcome at the same price. It's a cash bar, so your cover gets you quality time with the rodents and a floor show, plus some grammable moments, no doubt, including selfies with Rat Bar signature
Instagram
cocktail.
right there. It's,
Yeah.
I know you didn't know that.
No,
so
I'm just kind of
filling you in if you.
Yeah, it's
What has the world come to where you will pay $50 to go enjoy your beer and rats?
as rats crawl over you. Their signature drink is called the Amaretto Sour.
See what they did there.
Those are your 5 headlines. Which one is the fake one? Is it St. Paul man sentenced for marrying 21-year-old daughter? Is it alcohol to be sold at 1,000 Family Dollar locations? Is it Japan's productivity increases 1.4% after porn was taken off the shelves? Or is it healthy fat hidden in dirt that may fend off anxiety disorders? Or the rats roaming freely in the San Francisco pop-up bar? Which one is fake? That's up to you, but first, Brad Staggs.
By the way, the coffee this morning from American Pride Roasters is the Brandon Morris Monkey Bread Blend. I did it.
I did it.
He had to think through every single word.
I did.
The Brandon Morris Monkey Bread Blend.
See,
that is a freaking tongue twister.
I know, and especially since DM was trying to make me believe I was going insane. See, now this is what Nichelle Nichols feels like with her son trying to make her feel crazy. That's what DM's doing to me. And it's not fair, and it's not funny. And DM, you should be ashamed of yourself. If you can try to top that one. The Monkey Bread Blend is really good.
Yeah.
Just kind of ironic that it's your name on it. It's kind of strange.
Have you had any of the APR coffee that's not good?
No. No. I wasn't a big fan of the Uranus, Doc Thompson's Uranus Hertz, simply because it was a little spicy for me.
It was spicy?
Yeah.
On the way out.
No, it's spicy on the way in, too.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just not a spicy coffee guy. It's just, I'm more of a fruity guy. That's all. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com and get you some coffee today. Or don't.
Get you some sip.
If you want to be stupid, just don't get any. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Back to you.
Back to me.
Back to you in the studio. I'm thinking it's, by the way, what are you going with, Ron?
I'm going with the taking the porn off the shelves because I think there would have been an uprising.
I think it was a lack of uprising.
Or the lack of uprising.
He's not. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think this. I am Corbin on MeWe. Just that stress dirt is fake. I think so because I don't think there can be fat in dirt.
Yeah,
can there?
It's okay.
Wow. I just thought of something really tacky, and I'm not going to say it. That's what I'm going with.
You're
stress
going
dirt.
with dirt. I'm going with
dirt.
lack of porn.
Yeah.
Dirt, lack of porn.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like some others are going with dirt here. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
It's the dirt. All right. Hit
it, Brad.
Ron wins again.
I'm telling you.
Ron gets the ding.
So
if you take porn off the shelves, people will panic.
I thought you said people will pound it. No, they wouldn't. See, that'd be the problem.
They one of my favorite lines from Scrubs is if they eliminated all the porn off the internet, there would be one website left.
Yes.
And it would be called bringbacktheporn.com.
True. Bring back the porn.com. That's good. I missed that show. Yeah, you're right, because and we wouldn't hear the stories about the Japanese and their sex dolls.
Exactly.
See, that's
I
the
need
problem.
those stories.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
You know how many times in my life I've thought about, I need some money. I need to start a website. The porn industry.
Wait a minute. Are you going to be on the website?
I wasn't going to be on the website.
I was going to say, because I can pretty much predict how that one would end. And it would not be pretty. Just saying.
No, porn sites are some of the most trafficked, man. You could get some serious ad revenue off of that.
Yes, you can. And by the way, follow the tech that porn sites use because they are always ahead of the curve.
Yep, they really are.
By the way, you can find that on porn sites too. Anything to do with curves. That's what Ron told me. I don't know. It's your Daily Mojo.
A free exchange of ideas. Mojo 50.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-570-6630. 800-570-6630. That's 800-570-6630. Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Hi, this is Lee Colan with your Leadership Matters Minute. We need to quit getting comfortable and start exploring the edge. Comfort has its advantages. We have a comfy chair in your living room, I have a comfy routine at work, or we're in a comfy relationship. The comfort zone is where most of life is played. It's certainly where most of sports is played. Consider a football field. 90% of a football game is played between the 20-yard lines, right? But the red zone inside the 20-yard lines, that's where the real difference is made. The comfort zone in life is pretty safe. We know the boundaries, the landscape, the other comfortable players. A misstep isn't really particularly costly, is it? But just like a football team that's trapped between the 20-yard lines, we can't win in the comfort zone. There's no risk, but there's also no reward. Learning and growth occurs when we're uncomfortable. So make sure that you're driving outside of your comfort zone so you could score and win in life and in business. I'm Lee Colan, and this is your Leadership Matters Minute. For more tips and tools, text the word leadership to 444-999.
The Conservative Cartel.
So glad you're along for the ride. Head over to Twitter. I'm at the Cartel Matt. You can find me on the Insta. Same handle. The MeWe's, Matt Locke. You can find us on Facebook. You shouldn't, but you can. The Conservative Cartel, Mojo 50 Radio, and then we're over at our platform, which is where we want you to go, mojo50.com. Mojo50.com. We've got the video, we've got the chat.
Mojo 50. The Daily Mojo.
Well, that was weird.
That was weird.
That kind of all synced up right there. Rusty Lugnux just tweeted using the hashtag what I learned today, Mojo River Dirt increases gender fluids. Yes. Yes, it's true.
Free range prisoner said, GD, the Brandon Morris, you did it again. You told us who won in the studio, but not who at the store. You got to pay attention, man.
We talked about porn. He said that's Japanese porn.
We talked about which one was fake.
Disappeared.
Somebody's not listening.
He's drunk.
He's not. We're all drunk right now.
Speaking of drunk, hey, it's I just got a text. Hey, it's whiskey. Whatever you do, please do not send me Doc socks. Why?
Who doesn't want Doc socks?
I had an idea for a. By the way, we think we might be breathing something in the studio in here because we're all like goofy and lightheaded.
It is like I'm feeling like weirdly lightheaded right now.
So if the place blows up, I'm guessing it was natural gas.
That's my Friday surprise for you fellas in there. I think it's in one of these boxes for suspicious
That's
package
probably
Friday.
what. Yeah, there's a slow gas leak. Slowly poison. I lifted up my coffee and took a sip, and then my head went. Ooh. Oh. Strong coffee.
By the way, if you haven't seen the video yet, we finished the cleaning Doc's car video. It's over on the MoJo 50 website. You just click on, hell, I tweeted out a link to it. Just follow the link. But otherwise, go to MoJo 50, click on hosts and profile. No.
Click on members at the top.
Members.
And then search for Brad.
Just remember, it's another word for penis. So there you have it. Now, you will not forget what tab to click on, will you?
I can change the menu title if you want.
To penis?
Penis.
Sure, why not?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Members, just the same thing. I don't know why you wouldn't. Facebook now wants you to make, when you have to report a bug in their system, you just have to shake the phone. Remember when you used to have to do that with your cell phone? That
was the undo.
Was that undo?
Well, you have to turn your phone and shake it and do that when you're setting the compass. But it used to be the undo in the email as you shake it. Yeah, it may be still.
It is actually. If you shake it,
it'll come up with an undo button.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Facebook wants to do the whole shaking thing to file a report about a problem in their software. You'd shake it, a pop-up menu would pop up.
Which is kind of ironic because that's what most people do when they have problems with Facebook.
Or throw it.
It's throw it or shake it.
Did you see?
Son of a bitch.
Was it Facebook went down yesterday or the day before? It was the day of the tornadoes, I think.
The day before then. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was doing something, it's a white screen. It was, everybody panicked. And then I started seeing the tweets. Facebook's down. All hands on deck. When Facebook goes down,
all hands on deck.
When Facebook goes down,
just go to TikTok. You know,
people freak the F
That's
out.
what I do. I get hung up. I literally, I told you where I use TikTok a lot, but I get hung up
in the
on
shower.
TikTok. No, on the toilet. When there are times where I just want to break away from life for a minute and see what kind of stupidity is out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, Brave.
Yep.
See,
exactly.
When I think of
it's
TikTok,
the best.
I think of a bunch of 16-year-old kids on there.
It's literally 1 minute, 30-second, 1 minute clips of people doing stupid shit.
And it's clever too. Like some of it, you very rarely do I actually come across a TikTok video that is bad. That is just stupid to watch.
Oh yeah.
But like most of the time, I go through there and I'm laughing while I'm pooping. It's great.
It's a lot of women. It's a lot of women going, "Hey, date me." A lot of and a lot of kids doing the same thing. But the ones that I like are the ones where the guy does the moonwalk to the music.
Yeah, I know exactly. And his buddy is doing something silly.
Here's a woman climbing into her refrigerator.
I've never seen that on TikTok.
Here's a woman climbing into her fireplace and going into another room. And climbing into the dryer and going into another room.
Oh, yeah. Now they're doing these reverse ones now. And
that's pretty wild. So it's not just a bunch of 15-year-olds.
No, there's adults in there.
How old does she look to you?
Oh, she's probably in her mid-40s, maybe.
No way. She 40-something?
I'm just trying to look at her face here.
She has a face?
Oh, no, maybe she's, no, I'd say mid-20s.
Yeah.
Don't
you feel
30s.
just a little creepy, Ron, looking at the girls that are in their...
Hey, wait.
Thank you, Brandon.
If they are putting themselves up there to be seen, and we're seeing them, that is not our fault.
That's true.
It's true.
That's true. It's very true. So I don't know. I just sometimes when I get on there and look at that, I just feel just a smidge guilty. And then I get over it really fast.
You feel a smidge guilty?
And then I go into the other room. IKEA is going to start renting furniture.
Renting?
I know, right? That's what I said.
That's a good idea as long as they put the crap together first.
Well, why would you rent furniture? I mean, that stuff is not expensive to begin with. So you're renting particle board, which, don't get me wrong, I love IKEA furniture. I mean, it's truly what I would consider like disposable furniture. You can furnish your whole house, and then when you decide to sell the house, you just keep it.
I'll tell you, if you ever have a house fire and you've got Kia furniture in your house, they will write every bit of it off. If water touches it at all, they will write it off.
Will they really?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, because it swells up like a marshmallow.
Sure does.
They're going to offer customers in 30 countries a chance to rent furniture that would cost more to own. Students in the Netherlands already have the option of renting a bed, a desk, a table, and chairs for about $30 a month. That's not a bad idea.
$30 a month for like each individual.
For no. For you get the bed, the desk, the table, the chairs, and it's all for $30 a month.
Oh, wow.
Then you don't have to move it when you leave.
Right.
That's actually...
Well, I wonder if they come and pick it up, or if you have to. Do you have to take it apart? I was going to say, if you've got to assemble and disassemble it.
My wife will bring something home from IKEA, and it will sit there for a month because I'm like, oh,
you don't like
Jesus,
putting
I can't.
It's
I
like
just
Legos.
can't bring myself.
Well, you
can't get motivated enough to put that crap together.
It's because you have to bend over to get to the box.
That's not it. There's so many little screws, man.
It's kind of fun. It gives you it's like vacuuming. It gives you the feeling of accomplishment when you're done with it, doesn't it? You don't think so?
No.
When you're done assembling the...
Yes. I mean, you start with this box and you end up with this bookcase.
I can agree with that.
See?
I do feel like
Here's the trick. Here's the trick. And she's probably listening, but I'll say it anyways. Leave it sitting there until someone else decides to put it together.
Oh, yeah. That's when most women do that.
I actually like doing that, though.
It does. It's a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, and it's almost kind of like putting together I'm a huge fan of puzzles. And this is just another kind of puzzle, really.
Wait a minute. Like jigsaw puzzles?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you get excited when Travis Watkins every week for Suspicious Package Friday sends you the puzzle pieces? I didn't see you putting them together.
How did you know that I didn't?
Because you made the jackals do it.
He was waiting until he got all the pieces, Brad.
How did you know that? How did you know that I wasn't excited?
Had you been drinking MoJo River water?
How did you know that I wasn't? You're making a lot of assumptions, Brad.
It's true. It's true. That's true. So when you get done, though, putting together the IKEA furniture, here's the question. If there are extra pieces, do you save them? Like extra of those little turny things?
I have a drawer full of extra IKEA
There is
pieces.
something in me that will not allow me
and
to
those
throw
little
those stuff.
Allen wrenches, because you never know.
Yes.
You never know.
You never, even though you have 1,000 of those Allen wrenches of the same size in the drawer already,
I bet if I
lose one.
I bet if I
four.
cleaned out my toolbox, I would at least find 8.
Yeah.
I can't. Of the same size Allen wrench.
And I do the same. I put them all in either a little bucket or a bag and put them in the drawer just to make sure, because, you never know when you're going to need one of those little round screwy thingies that you push in the hole and then twist it to lock the screw
One
in place.
day.
Oh, the
one
little
day,
cams? Oh, I love those.
One day a crisis will befall everyone.
Yes.
You're going to be like, oh my God, we need Allen wrenches. Who can save us? I can.
And I have a bunch of little turny thingies.
Yes.
So together we can save civilization.
Oh, thank you. Brad, Brandon, and Ron. Without your help.
Right?
The president would have been assassinated.
They think we're crazy right now, but one day it will be true. We will save the world.
That's true.
By having the extra parts.
That's true.
And by the way, this is the day that I just had a bunch of stuff sitting in a list of the stories, and I thought, I'm just going to go through them all. Miami Beach has a new way for getting the spring breakers out, because, spring breakers come every year, and they usually behind a big mess. And so they're trying to figure out how to make it less messy to get not so many people to come to spring break. So they've decided to make the city less pleasant. I don't think that I know it sounds strange. They're going to make Miami Beach voters overwhelmingly to reject a proposal to move last call from 5 a.m. to 2 a.m. on Ocean Drive. But a recent meeting, the city's police chief suggested closing the area bars even earlier at midnight during the busiest 2 weeks of spring break. Turn off the music on Ocean Drive, he said, during the City Commission's 2020 budget retreat. Shut the cafes. Last call for 15 days in March be at midnight.
Huh.
Yeah, that's not going to go over so well.
That's the easiest way to keep people from coming to your town for
Seriously.
spring break.
That's basically saying, please don't come here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to go over so well with the bar owners, the cafe owners, and the hotel owners. Chief presented a plan calling for major police presence similar to the emergency measures Miami Beach officials rolled out last year when squads of officers patrolled the beach in riot gear. Because you never know when those bikini-clad spring breakers
really.
You ever seen a pissed off spring breaker? You know that they can be deadly.
Mm-hmm.
He said it was good.
Or naked.
Yeah.
Roving bands of bikini women are just. I've seen that clip from Monty Python. Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That guy died.
Please don't throw me the briar patch. City officials convince visitors that Miami Beach is no longer fun. They say things might change. Yes, what they will be doing instead of partying is burning things down. So if that's really what you're going for, hey, go for it. Why not?
I feel like no matter what, it's during spring break, especially with the way that teens are nowadays, you're gonna get some problems. Did you see the whole thing that happened in Baltimore during Memorial Day?
What'd they do?
So Baltimore police released a footage, and it was just spliced together footage of the different times they had to intervene in like fights that were occurring on the streets. Just random fights, and sometimes they were like racially instigated. You know, like a white dude on a bicycle might be driving by, and suddenly just a bunch of black teens just start beating him up.
Wow.
Yeah, some dude just got kicked in the face by a teen as he was walking by, and yeah, like it was bad. Like cops were everywhere because you would see like just roving gangs of teens just start running in one direction after they, for no reason, started fighting with each other.
Wow.
Like, I mean, just, and like one guy.
They don't put that on the brochures for vacations.
They really
there.
don't. They really don't.
Seems like they would add that. Just, I mean, because if you're looking for that kind of excitement.
It's almost kind of, yeah, it's like The Purge, but without death. It's just fighting. It's like, hey, let's all get together and just randomly hurt people for no reason. And each other. Hurt others and each other.
You know what they say. Idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Yeah.
You don't hear that one very often anymore.
Not anymore, because that's apparently.
That's what Grandpa used to say.
I guess you would say that now that's too Christian for nowadays, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
Speaking of Christians, this is a weird one. Why some evangelical Christians see this pet technology as the work of the Antichrist. This is really weird. The electronic device that people use around the world, the little, I think they're these implantable little chips that they put in pets.
Mm-hmm.
It's the RFID tags that
the
if you
chips.
lose,
Yeah.
that would be the mark of the beast.
I've heard that before.
Somebody says it's coming for humans. That
Well, it's already here.
That
You
we're
can-
going to be required to be chipped.
Now, well, see, now that's where I have the problem. I don't think they should require it, but if you could get a chip underneath, underneath, just right there, maybe right on the back of you, like between your thumb and your forefinger, and that, just stick something in there so that you didn't have to carry your ID with you, so you didn't have to carry a credit card, whatever. So that would be, like Apple Pay.
With all your medical information and stuff.
All that stuff. So if you're going to pay at the store, you just boop.
Boop, yeah. Which, I mean, okay, the convenience would be amazing.
Would you do it?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
Hell no.
No.
You wouldn't do it either?
Hell no,
No.
because look, anything like that can be hacked.
Yep.
Hell, people can walk by you now with a little tool and read everything off your cell phone.
Not if you put it in one of those special wallets.
You're going to carry your hand around in a wallet.
What, you wear a glove?
Then what's the purpose? Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to. Well, surely they can do something that keeps it. But okay, so what's the difference if you've got you keep your hand under your armpit? So you wouldn't do that for the convenience. You would not have the chip.
No.
So
No.
you could go to the grocery store, and I know this would excite you, Ron. You go to the grocery store naked and still be able to pay.
I'm still having trouble with the idea of carrying this around all the time.
I know.
I do not trust this thing.
When you get up in the morning,
But if I don't have it,
do you pick it up first thing in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah, mainly because I have to turn off the alarm.
And it pisses me off too. I know, it's like I pick it up, and I realized this morning I was carrying it into the bathroom. It's like, why in the hell am I
I mean, my
carrying it?
eyes literally are not open for half a second in the morning before I'm looking at my damn phone.
Yeah. No, that's actually, yeah. And they say that you really have to not do that at all. You have to do anything else but look at your phone first. Because
That's why they tell you to put it in another room, but
Yeah.
I would be lost if I had to put my phone in another room while I slept.
Mhm.
I could force myself to do it, but then all the technology alerts and everything that I get, my job kind of requires it, but for a lot of people, they tell you not even to look at it before you go to bed at night.
Yep.
Because you can't sleep.
Yeah.
Although I do, and I sleep like a baby.
I actually watch YouTube videos till I fall asleep.
Do you?
Yeah. And then it works really well.
I generally just sit there and cry. Cry myself to sleep most nights. It's so much easier. There's a website you can go to called dangerousthings.com, and they implant these RFID chips in people. I'll be damned. Look at where they... And I did not see this website before.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Ron, look where it... Did you see that last...
I did. I caught it right as it went away.
Did you see where where
right
they were...
there between your thumb and forefinger.
Holy crap. How did I know that?
Oh, you saw it.
I did. I swear to you, I did not see it.
The Ultron upgrade kit.
Wait until you see the... Let me, if I refresh the page.
Look at that. People who hate needles are not going to do that.
I'm not doing this.
So, yeah, they put it right there in that fleshy part on your hand. I must have seen that somewhere
Look at the size of that needle,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah. That's you're not getting it. You're not getting
That's
an injection.
worse than
You're
getting
stabbed.
an IV.
Don't be a pussy.
Look at that.
What about... It's not real size. I mean, it's the size of that. The
house
implants...
key you'll never lose. The computer login you'll never lose.
Yes.
The vehicle key you'll never lose.
Yes.
The freedom you'll never lose.
The website login.
The peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
It's true. Look where they
Look
put
where
that.
it's at.
Look where they put it.
Imagine what happens.
Right where I said it would go. Oh, that is creepy that I knew that.
Imagine what happens if that chip, for any reason, breaks down, like an EMP knocks it out or anything like that. You're screwed.
It's RFID. It doesn't active. Let's see. It
doesn't transmit.
Yeah, it doesn't transmit. It only it's like having something written down on a card, essentially.
Mhm.
So you have to have a reader to read it.
Right.
But I didn't even think about that. Yeah, the house key, because I've told you before, I don't have a key to the house. There's a keypad on the front door. The only key I carry is the one to the truck. And if I had one of those cars where, well, I guess you still have to, well, no, this would eliminate the having to carry the key that you just have to be near.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't do it.
Nope, I still wouldn't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to have all of my electronics or all of my security stuff in one little thing in my hand. That to me, I actually kind of like the idea that I've got my keys spread out, my phone spread out, my laptop.
Not everything's in one place.
Exactly, exactly. And on top of that, I don't trust that. Look, the evolution of technology will eventually get somebody who, somebody will figure out how to actually read these chips in your hand
Well, they
and
already
steal
know.
everything.
They already know. I mean, that's what they can do with your credit cards.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But they can just walk by you or something like that, and it'll read your chip, and they will have every single bit of your information.
Not if you keep your chip stuck in your mouth.
I get the impression,
Brandon, we're freely given that crap. Every time we put something of importance in our phones, we basically freely give that stuff away.
Oh, for sure, for sure. No, that's why I write all my passwords and stuff down. Actually, somewhere
facial
else.
recognition, thumbprints,
where do you write them down?
fingerprints.
Where do you write your passwords down?
On your butt.
He almost answered me. Did you see that? He almost said it. He almost did.
On your butt.
But look, that you could get, okay, so you wouldn't, how about if I tell you get a money back guarantee? You get a lifetime warranty, and they'll give you free shipping, which is kind of weird because I'm not sure.
I was going to inject. Do you inject it into yourself?
Is this self-surgery? That is kind of strange.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Oh, now you're talking about a big-ass needle and self-surgery. Nope.
That would be, yeah.
Look, Matt Locke can't even go and get his blood drawn. Dude's as scared of needles as he is of heights.
What's wrong with him? I used to have to give myself shots of vitamin B12. It is weird because the whole time you're bringing the needle to your skin, you're going, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. And
then you do it.
And then you do it. It feels very strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
But all right, so you're not embracing technology. You're not embracing the future. You're not going to have this implanted in you.
Nope. I will be the 80-year-old guy going, I'm not doing that nonsense. Hey, get away from me.
You know this is
where the problem's going to come in is if the RFID chip ever adds years to your life.
Oh.
If they say you know by implanting this it can release whatever into your bloodstream adding 25 years to your life, Now you've got a problem.
So, have y'all ever seen Altered Carbon?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe
that would be cool.
The RFID chip actually stored your personality.
It's your and then you can just move it from sleeve to sleeve.
Yep. Only instead of it being a base of your neck kind of thing, it's just a chip that can be implanted into synthetics
and clones.
Yep.
Which again, clone rights
because I
is
think
coming.
I think synthetic people are gonna happen. I really do.
Wouldn't that be a clone?
Imagine being able to take your personality just
that's
like
not
that.
a clone. Well, it's an empty clone.
Autograph, sir, please. I didn't know you were this famous. I knew you had a radio show, but not written a book.
Patrick just realized I wrote a book.
Actually, I knew it, but I found the book. Damn it!
You didn't pay for this?
I will.
You didn't pay for this book?
I will pay.
Because other people.
I will pay.
I'll
dearly.
eat you.
I didn't know that Brad wrote a book.
You didn't know I wrote a book?
Did you know that he wrote a book?
It's a pretty cool book. I've been looking through it for days.
See? And
Brad wrote a book. It's all on how it's like Mr. Fix It.
Yeah.
Home remedies and stuff like that.
Well, now I want to read it.
Yeah, Brad, how come we're not selling your book on the website?
Well, it's funny that I paid Patrick to come in here and say I wrote a book, isn't it? Weird, because yes, we need to be selling it on the website. By the way, I was going to suggest that. It's just coincidentally, Patrick ran in here with a copy of the book. I didn't arrange that at all. We have e-commerce on the site? Do we?
Do we have what?
Do we have e-commerce?
Yeah, we have e-commerce on the site.
Well, I didn't know that. How would I know that we have it? What are we? I mean, we're not. When we sell something, it doesn't go through straight us, does it? I mean, it goes.
No, but we can make that happen.
Why haven't we done it yet?
Yeah, if you. Oh my God!
Do you have to have an RFID chip to do it?
No, but I just read what you wrote in his book. That's funny.
I thought that was rather appropriate.
Mojo Jedi said, "Remember the movie Logan's Run? The chip will indicate when it's time to die."
Well, we already know when it's time to die.
Oh, do we?
Well, yes, when you start to stink and
see,
it
that's
hurts
the
to
opposite
pee.
side of this equation is when they get ready to control the population, they just release whatever they want to.
It releases the cyanide.
A million people drop dead. I'm out.
Yep. I will stay away from that. Thanks.
How'd you get everybody to follow you, by the way, over on the MoJo site, Ron?
I don't know.
Because it's not because they like you, so I'm trying to figure out what it is.
It says, have you ever heard him talk about love?
Thanks, Brad.
Is that what it is?
Have you ever heard him talk about love? It's actually one of the most buttery things.
On my
you'll ever
profile,
hear.
I have a picture of me in a mankini.
Mhm.
No, I don't.
Wow, your
Ron's like-
followers just went up by 300. That's
If you click on there's like a little button you can press, and it's like a message from Ron. He's like, "Hey, girl.
Hey girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
He'll call your phone once a week. He'll give you a pep talk. You know what? That's not a stupid idea.
That's actually a really great idea.
That's not okay. We
Gosh,
add
darn
that.
it.
This could be part of the Patreon package that we could be putting together right now.
Yes, it could be.
If you are a specific donator per month, like let's say you donate $100,
You get a morning phone call.
You get a morning phone call once a week from hey
Wake
girl.
up.
Hey, girl, wake up.
How you doing? Let me tell you something.
It could be
Your
called,
laugh's worth living.
It could be
I've
called.
always wanted to do something in the hour before the show starts. I could
There
just
you
make
go.
phone calls. Hey,
There you go.
Good morning.
Call
Wake
it
up.
the morning would I. See? Tags that's a thinking man's
Ron
joke
just
right
made
there.
the greatest face of I make that face a lot, Brad.
Good morning,
Ron.
would I?
Just saying. It's it's something. You have to have the hook. You have to have the sales hook.
You have to have the hook.
You really do.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm surprised at the fact that over at Tar River Arms that this Springfield Armory is still. They only have one of them. It's on the clearance. I'm surprised it's still there. I would have thought that at $385, this thing would have been gone.
That's not the. God bless Raider for coming in.
I know.
Showing he whipped out that gun this morning and those knives. I thought, oh crap, he's about to stab us.
This is the day that one of the Jackal
carries
Nations
knives,
snaps.
curved knives on either side of his body, and he goes.
It's like, holy shit!
And then he
just
shows
killed
Brad. He's
Ron.
like, I can stab you this way. I can slice you this way. I can
pull out your guts like this.
And then he puts the knives up, and what does he do? Whips
pulls
out
out
that XDS 45. I'm like, oh my God.
My God, I hope he's mentally stable, or more so than us. No, that's the beauty of it. See, when you have friends like Raider, it's like having your own personal bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
the beauty. It's like you never have to worry. I have a friend who's a retired Navy SEAL. When you go anywhere with him, I don't have to pay attention to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I could be
his head's on a swivel.
Yeah, I could be walking down the street with $100 bills in my hands.
Dude walks into a room and cases that whole place in about 3 seconds.
Yes, he does.
He knows where it's at.
Never have to worry about a
The
thing.
cool thing about Raider, though, is like he comes into the building from time to time to talk with us and hang out and whatnot. But really, most of the time, he's hiding in the bushes somewhere.
I know.
As you know, we have some thick foliage around the MoJo 50.
We are
offices.
like a 70s porn star.
And
oh my God, you did go there, didn't you?
I can't top that.
It is lush.
I can't top that.
But for God's sake, just buy a gun at TRA Guns and it'll all be better. Actually, that's a line from Dead to Me.
Yeah,
on Netflix. Dead to Me. It's just, she worries about. She says,
"Just buy a gun."
But no. I'm not ready down there. She said, "How bad is it? It's lush." Linda Cardinelli scares me. Wow, I swear to you, there's something in the air in here, and it's in one of those packages for suspicious.
I'm enjoying
package
myself.
Friday.
Yeah, I think that somebody included a little.
Here's a noxious gas in it. Go to TRA Guns and buy a damn gun. Buy it today, would you? Buy it now. TRAGuns.com. And so, yeah, coming up next, we've got Netflix and Chill, and followed by Suspicious. We're going to start Suspicious Package Friday, like at 20 after. Will that give us?
Because you've got several packages.
15 after.
I think we're going to need basically an entire segment for as many packages as we have here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would be the entire last segment plus some of the next segment.
Yeah.
There's a big O package in there.
Thank you.
I didn't think you'd ever notice. It's the shorts that.
It's the shorts
the way
that
I wear
accentuate.
them. I can't help it. It's a curse.
Good Lord.
Is it time to take a break yet? Because I'm just
in about 7 seconds.
You gotta come up with 26 more seconds of material before we have to go.
Say something entertaining, Brandon.
Say something entertaining, Brandon.
Oh, that worked out well, didn't it?
Well, it was a risk. I took a risk.
Yeah, you did.
I just, I'm a risk taker.
Thank you.
That's what I do.
That's exactly what you do. So
I'm also a time filler, so I can rarely go on for like 8
I've been
more
told
seconds.
that my package is in there too.
Yeah, you know what? We all have a package.
I thought yours was in the freezer next to
I'm
your
impressed
balls.
by everybody's.
Yeah, thank you.
This is the seditious, rabble-rousing, liberty-loving, home of fun, entertaining, and compelling talk. MoJo 50.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. President Trump turning up the pressure on Mexico in a dispute over illegal immigration.
In a surprise move, President Trump has announced he's imposing a 5% tariff on all Mexican imports. The move is designed to pressure Mexico to do more to stem the flow of Central American migrants trying to enter the United States. Trump made the announcement by tweet while flying back to Washington from Colorado, where he spoke at the U.S. Air Force Academy commencement. Trump tweeted that the percentage of the tariff will gradually increase until the illegal immigration problem is remedied. The decision could compromise the not yet ratified United States-Mexico-Canada trade agreement. Mike Gracia, Washington.
A South Korean newspaper reports that North Korea has executed a senior envoy involved in stalled nuclear talks with the U.S., along with 4 other high-level officials.
But as ever with North Korea, there are reasons to be cautious about the purported purge. While North Korea hasn't used its propaganda services to comment, the report in the conservative Chosun Ilbo Daily could be true. North Korea has previously executed scapegoats to atone for political flops, and the most recent summit between leader Kim Jong-un and President Donald Trump ended in failure. But it's important to note that both South Korean media and the government in Seoul have a history of reporting scoops about the inner workings of North Korea that turn out to be wrong. I'm Zaria Shakili.
A levee along the Arkansas River has breached. It's prompted a flash flood warning and the evacuation of a rural area in western Arkansas. A levee failed early today at Dardanelle, about 60 miles northwest of Little Rock. Trade fears sending stock futures sharply lower this morning on Wall Street. Right now, Dow futures are down about 244 points. S&P futures off 28. NASDAQ futures down 88. More on these stories at townhall.com.
It looks like you're losing.
I am.
Are you losing weight?
I am losing. I've lost about 10 pounds.
How are you doing it?
It's a funny name, but I've done it with Riduzone, RADUzone.com, and the stuff works. It's, you get into all that, the molecule this and the found in that. All I can tell you is it makes you feel full, and it keeps your mind off of wanting to overeat.
And also boosts your metabolism, so you're burning more.
Yeah,
Try it today. It's going to work for you like it's worked for Brad and countless other people. Riduzone.com. RIDUzone.com. Hi, it's Doc Thompson for Matthew 25 Ministries. Matthew 25 Ministries is one of the few charities I'll actually endorse because I know them. I've worked with them, and I know almost all of the money that you donate goes to help people. Go to m25m.org. m25m.org.
Going from A to B may involve X, Y, and Z. Off Track with Whiskey 6, Sundays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern from MoJo 50.
Rates based on a man age 42 with no tobacco use of any form for 20 years. Policy number 25. Policy underwritten by various life insurance companies. Premium includes a $50 policy fee. Rates and underwriting criteria subject to change at any time. Not available in some states. You've heard those term life insurance ads with their rates read very low, and at the end they have a long disclaimer read extremely fast. Why? Because most people like us will never qualify for those rates. It's just a way to get you to call. Listen, at the Term Lifeline, we'll never quote you a low rate hoping you'll call, then try to sell you something else. But we do promise to get you the best rates available on policies of $500,000 or more with professional service. Don't waste your valuable time. Get the real rates you want on term life insurance policies of $500,000 or more from the Term Lifeline. Call now.
866-521-TERM. 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 That's 866-521-8376.
This is the MoJo 50 Institute for the Advanced Application of Freedom. Ya bitches. The mothership has landed.
Mojo Jedi just tweeted what I learned today. Hashtag there. Does future Mrs. Brandon think that he can fill an additional 8 seconds?
I mean,
see what you did there.
I mean,
right.
I've got shit to do, guys. All right, every second counts.
And let me just take a second here and apologize for Ron's actions in not reminding me that we missed Friday leftovers. That is his sole job over there, to make sure that I stay on track, and he did not. We can't do it now.
Doc Thompson presents the Friday Leftovers.
We can't do it now.
These are the story. No, but we did. So we got it in.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Brad, my finger was on the button.
Why didn't you say something?
Because then you rag on me for, look, I'm in charge of the show.
What's happening right now? What's happening right now?
You're ragging on me for not.
Okay, so which would you rather take, the righteous beating or the one for forgetting? You decide, and then you go outside and you get me a switch off the tree. Because
oh my God,
and then bring me the belt, because you're getting it with a switch and the belt today.
And also please bring the ruler.
Yes. Oh yeah, you're gonna get your knuckles racked with a ruler too. So yeah, that's Ron's fault.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Didn't
I have failed in my
and then gas up the spreader.
Yeah. Wow. That's a little disturbing, isn't it? Maybe I'll think of some way to do them as a standalone video. I'll think of that. I'll figure it out. In the meantime, however, it is our scheduled Friday Netflix and chill, and go ahead and start bitching about that. I don't care, because you know they will. It's like, but. You want to start, Brandon?
Sure. I actually have been watching a show that is not done yet, but I really, really, really like it. It's called Chernobyl.
Yes.
Oh, I want to see that.
It is so good. I agree.
Have you seen it, Brad?
Yes. Well, no, what I just said it is so
He's
good.
enthusiastically agreeing with me.
Now,
He
is that
likes to do
that's
that.
a series, right?
Yeah, it's
Brandon?
a series
That's
on
what I thought.
HBO
Yeah.
right now.
But they
And-
only drop one a week.
Yep, it's
Bastards.
it's about the 1986.
No,
three. 1983.
It was before that, wasn't it? I remember when it happened.
82.
I'll find out. You just keep
Yeah. So it's about the Chernobyl explosion at the nuclear power plant. And
86.
86. Okay.
You're right the first time.
Yeah. So it's about the Chernobyl explosion in Ukraine, Soviet Ukraine, back in 86, and it revolves around a party official, a Communist Party official, a expert, and two different experts, I should say, and they're trying to solve this problem of getting the Chernobyl explosion at the nuclear power plant under control, and solve all the additional problems of, it's going to leak into the groundwater. How do we stop that? And everything that's happening. And it's them versus the communist government, who does not want to acknowledge that anything has gone wrong.
Well, and they have no idea really how to contain it.
Yeah,
so they're
this
dealing
is
with no infrastructure to contain it.
Exactly.
And trying not to let it get out.
Right. And at the same time, no one understands radiation. At this point, you have a whole bunch of people just walking in and out of this place, not understanding why they're suddenly getting sick, why they're suddenly suffering horrible burns, like over time, they'll be laying in the hospital, and for some odd reason, they're still burning from the inside out, and they can't figure out why. So this is like a huge mystery to everybody. And I didn't know this, but the Chernobyl explosion was way more threatening to Europe, all of Europe, than I thought.
Yeah,
the entire continent was under
the cloud.
Serious trouble.
They dialed it down. I mean, when they told the public about all of it, we didn't know it for years how bad it really was.
Well, for the longest time, you had people in the communist Russian government suppressing as much as possible. The only reason that it got out was because U.S. satellites saw the smoke from the explosion and pretty much pieced together what was going on.
Right.
But a lot of it was, you'll see this a lot. Like they'll say, oh, well, here's what we found at the explosion site. Well, here's what that thing is that they found. No, that's not possible. That's not happening right now. Nope.
Yeah, it's a very
and it's them
strange
versus
place.
a communist government who is trying to suppress and control everything at the same time. And you just see this consistent denial of reality that they have to fight against. And it's really interesting to watch. It really gives you
they act like a bunch of communists.
I know. It's crazy. But yeah, it really gives you an inside look at how the Russian government handled things, and it's scary. It's scary to watch.
The one weird thing you have to get past, though, is you look at it, you go, since when did Russians all speak English with an English accent?
I like how some of them have an English accent. Some of them have a Russian accent. Some of them even speak like Americans. It's really crazy.
But they're all speaking English.
But they're all
some of them, their accent goes in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny because obviously they all would have been speaking Russian.
That's correct.
But then we would have had subtitles, and that would have been a pain in the ass.
Chernobyl. I want to start. How many episodes are out now?
Right now, I think there are 4, if I'm not mistaken.
That's HBO, though, right?
Did the fourth one come out? Because it's Mondays,
I think
right?
so.
Okay.
Yeah. It will give you chills. It'll make you scared. Trust me. And also, you kind of have to have a little bit of a strong stomach to watch it. Because the injuries that people suffer due to the radiation look pretty gnarly. And they show it. And not only do they show it, they show other people interacting with him the entire time. You're just like, get away from him right now. And they don't.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It is pretty amazing. So, all right.
So I watched a movie, last night, I guess it was, but I thought this was a newer movie, but I was wrong. The damn thing came out in 2010, but it was still a good movie. It's called The Next 3 Days. It's got Russell Crowe and Elizabeth Banks in it. And basically the synopsis is she gets convicted of murder.
Yeah.
She claims innocence, of course. She goes to prison. He spends 3 years as a single father at that point because she's in jail, but then realizes that she's innocent after all the appeals break down. Then she becomes suicidal. So the only option he has left is to break her out of jail.
Yeah, that was a good one,
This
too.
was a good movie. It was Russell Crowe like I don't remember ever seeing him. I like
Russell
A Beautiful
Crowe.
Mind was okay, but I mean, from a dramatic actor, but he's typically in these movies, like, what was the Gladiator, right? Was that
Yep.
Russell? That was Russell.
Yeah, it was Russell Crowe.
Yep. Yeah, so I mean, that's the way I remember seeing him. But in this one, it was pretty good. But
You prefer him without a shirt?
He wasn't without a shirt here. But what he goes through to break her out of jail and then to take off, it was.
Yeah,
it's a pretty impressive.
Didn't I
movie.
suggest that one to you?
I don't remember if you did.
You loved it, right?
Yeah, it was
Then
on
I
Netflix.
Then I
and saw it.
suggested it to you.
Yeah, the next 3 days. Russell Crowe, Elizabeth Banks.
To give you my suggestion for Netflix and chill, we have to go back, I think, a year and a half to a show called After Show, and Timothy Oliphant.
Missouri. My question's for Timothy. Do you know anything about the Deadwood movie HBO has been promising us for so long?
Yes, he does, but go on.
I know they're making an effort. I mean, they are making an effort, and I'm hopeful. I mean, but it's.
You're hopeful. That's good.
I am hopeful.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of David Milch. The man means the world to me.
He's amazing.
One of the most amazing creative experiences I've ever been able to be a part of, and I'd love to be. When you do these things, you just really. You miss the people, and so it would just be a lovely excuse to get all those people back together. That being said, there's no fucking way it's ever going to happen.
With that said, guess what premieres tonight at 8 o'clock on HBO?
What? Deadwood the movie.
The Deadwood movie was finally done. It is completed. If you haven't caught up on Deadwood, don't watch the movie because it's the wrapping up of the series. But did you ever watch Deadwood?
No, that's one of the things that I actually plan on watching.
I promise you my wife will be on the TV watching that.
Oh, I will too. This is the Deadwood movie is happening tonight. And if you're a Deadwood fan, you already knew this, but if you haven't seen Deadwood and you don't mind the F word, because they say, I think at the time it was they held the record for like the most F bombs per minute.
Wow.
On television. It's
so like Tarantino had nothing on these guys.
Oh, it's a story of Deadwood, South Dakota, and Seth Bullock and Wild Bill. They took some creative license. And by the way, if you ever go to Deadwood, South Dakota, and go up to Seth Bullock's grave, and they tell you it's walking distance from the hotel, punch them in the throat. Because we did that. We walked. It's a mile and a half. Okay, fine. That's walking distance to me. It's a mile and a half straight the hell up the mountain.
Which seems like 7 miles.
Oh, it's you feel pretty much halfway there that you are going to die to see the grave of a dead guy. But they gave him the best view on the mountain, and it's worth the trip. But so Deadwood airs tonight, and if you like old westerns, but with a modern touch, and I kind of have a man crush on Timothy Oliphant. I'm not afraid.
I know you like him.
I am not afraid.
I know you like him.
He's tall.
We've got a lot of stuff coming out on HBO, by the way. They just announced the season 3 trailer, or they just posted the season 3 trailer for Westworld.
See?
Yep.
Yeah, with Aaron Paul.
Yep. And they're taking a whole new approach, it looks like this time.
Approach, yeah.
Yep. And I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I like Aaron Paul. I think he's great.
I do too, and the Breaking Bad spinoff movie or the sequel to Breaking Bad, I think that's finished, and I think that's going to be on Netflix and AMC. So, and it's going to be what happens to Jesse after he at the end of Breaking Bad. You haven't seen it, have you, Ron?
I have not. No.
Communist. You've seen Breaking Bad, right?
I watched the first few seasons actually,
and you gave up.
Yeah, I gave up. It was
communist.
I liked parts of it, but I don't know, for some odd reason it was just maybe.
It was just like Game of Thrones, brother.
Yeah,
it was its own. Would you say it was dark?
A little dark for me.
What? This from the guy who loved Game of Thrones?
Look, Game of Thrones
was as
Game of Thrones.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but it was also like a little too real life, I thought. You know? And I maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something about it that rubbed me the wrong way. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Huh. I'm surprised. I would have thought that somebody who enjoyed that would have enjoyed that too. But
maybe.
what do I know?
Well, look, maybe I need to give it another shot.
I think you should.
Maybe I was just not. I mean, I was distracted at the time by the things. Could have been.
Could have been.
Who knows? It is apparently the greatest TV show that has ever been made. So,
Brad, before we break away, I want to mention that the History Channel tonight is premiering their new movie called Unidentifiable. This is all the UFO
stuff
that's come out. Yep,
So
that's
see,
tonight.
That's
History Channel.
See, we are just full of good suggestions.
Yeah.
Full of them.
Superb.
We're full of something.
Oh, and Beth recommended a show to me that I went out and watched this week too called Who Are You People?
Yeah, I haven't
explained that. Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah, it's the background, but kind of the behind the scenes and the story of the making of
Close
Encounters of the Third Kind, which took place in a little town in
Mobile.
Yeah, Mobile, Alabama, at a time when they had just closed down the Air Force Base there, and there are butt ton of people out of work, and it was kind of the way that, interestingly enough, this is back. Hollywood was willing to make a movie there. Now they're concerned about making movies in the South because of the abortion ban.
But they had those hangars there, and they needed use of those hangars, and then they found out all these people got laid off, so they used them all.
The town,
the entire town as background extras in this movie, and it talks to all these people about.
Fascinating show.
Yeah, they were all pretty thankful for it.
There you go. There's your suggestions. I would suggest while I tell them about Radio Zone that you start getting the stuff over here for Suspicious Package Friday. If you have too large a packet, no, that doesn't sound right. If you package around your waist is a little too big, get what they used to call the spare tire. Don't call it spare tire anymore. I don't know why. I just say got some fat. I don't even use the euphemism of a spare tire anymore. But if you're looking to get rid of... if you've tried everything, and believe me, I understand it's frustrating trying to lose weight. You are preaching to the choir. But if you need the little extra boost, the extra little bump, you're trying to get past, you've mastered the exercise part, and you got some cravings to get over, try RidUZone. Go to RidUZone.com and use promo code MoJo there. You'll get the 30% off coupon. But here's the more important thing: we'll get credit for it. So if you're ever going to order it today, and inundate them with orders, if you would, please. There's a reason I say that. But please do it. Go to RidUZone.com and use promo code MoJo for 30% off your order there, the 3-bottle promotion. RidUZone.com. All right, it is time for, let's play that theme. Go ahead and play the theme for Suspicious Package Friday, Ron. Go.
It's Suspicious Package Friday. Hey.
You tried. You know what? You tried, Ron. You talk about that knife right there?
That knife right there.
That'd be the knife that's sitting back there on the shelf.
We got a lot of suspicious packages.
Yeah, we did.
From last week, we didn't do it. That's why some of them held up.
But there weren't, there were like 2 sitting on the shelf.
No. There were probably 4 or 5 here last Friday. Yeah, a lot of them were envelopes. But we got most of these boxes and packages this week.
All right, so the 2 that are the 2 that are supposed to be together, are they
over here on this those 2 together?
And then when the one for
Raider
for you, that's for us, that's I just need to know because there's a video that goes with that.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, first though, we have to pay homage to the Emperor of Suspicious Package Friday. And that of course I'm speaking of Travis Watkins. Who is probably the
because we know what a big fan of puzzles you are and how you spend all your extra time doing the puzzles that when he sends in the puzzle pieces.
That's right, I do. Bradley.
Yeah, you don't wouldn't get the jackholes to the puzzle for you.
He sent targets.
Well, let's go put one of those on Ron's forehead.
What does it say?
And a map. And a map of Europe and Russia.
So are those targets or are those?
It's pre-World War, Europe and pre-World War I Europe.
Really?
Yes.
And so are these like antique targets?
I don't know.
Could we sell them on eBay?
And some puzzle. Yes.
Birchwood Casey. Shooting target.
And some puzzle pieces.
I'm guessing that the map really has nothing to do with the target.
No, I think he just put that in there to.
Damn it! I was hoping we had like a World War II artifact that we would be able to. You know what? Here's going to be the ironic part is when he is done sending you all the puzzle pieces, he's going to send you a note that says, "Okay, now that you've put it together, you'll see where I buried the $1 million."
Yeah,
because I marked X on the spot on the puzzle that was a map, so that you since you put all the puzzle together, you now know where
I've got the collected pieces right over there. Actually,
well, I happen to know where there's an extra one laying around. I found on the floor. So
you found on the floor?
Which I had an X on it. Is all I'm saying.
Well.
So I'll know where the $1 million.
Watkins didn't leave a note this time.
That's because someone kidnapped him.
The puzzle is actually the answer.
It's where he's hidden.
He's somewhere in Europe. In World War I.
Yes.
Oh man. Hashtag live free. This is from Jackhole Angry Beaver. It is a dual package.
Wow, that person is popular at parties.
Yes.
Hello.
The ladies love him, from what I understand.
Right? Yes. Or is it just a rumor?
Well, I will say this. If anything, he's efficient.
Or he just likes to support the Postal Service with stamps.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, that could be it.
Only one, though.
Okay. Something just dropped off, too, by the way. So I saw something hit the ground. Wow.
What is that?
That's a lot of $100 bills.
Oh, snap.
There are things written on them.
Are those real hundreds?
These are real hundreds.
Who's that from?
This is from Jackhole Angry Beaver.
Wow.
Oh, but it seems to come with
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Brad and Brandon. Well, here it is, $100 bills with challenges on the back.
Crap.
Remember when you said if we sent you $100 bills, you'd do anything it says? Well, I didn't. Did I agree to that? Did I agree to that?
Wait.
I don't recall.
I believe we said that Ron would do anything.
No.
I think that was Ron.
That's not what was said.
Play me the audio.
Well, enclosed are 5 $100 bills with challenges on them. Pictures or video will need to be tweeted and posted to prove their completion. Yes, Brandon, you have more challenges to complete.
Oh, hell.
1, you are technically the new guy, and 2, you are a man bun away from being mocked for those skinny jeans. Matlock started a lie.
Are those skinny jeans?
No, they're not. They're not.
That's
you
got cute little calves.
Thanks, baby. And do not try to pull the "it's not real money" BS. You never said it had to be legal U.S. tender.
Are those really?
Are they fake? Oh, they're fake.
Oh, thank God. I thought we were really going to have to earn that money. Thank you, baby Jesus.
Hey, you want $500?
Thank you, baby Jesus.
There you go. You have to complete all the...
Are you sure that they're fake? Before you hand them to Matt Locke, of all people, are you sure that they're not real?
They're fake.
How do you know?
I just know.
Do they have the strip in them?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not right.
Like you've touched a lot of money in your...
my $100 bills.
Yeah, right.
So, Brandon, to help you with your challenge, I've sent you crickets from Amazon so you can start right now with your challenge. Brad, I can't wait to see the man. You're a loyal MoJo listener. Jackhole Angry Beaver. Okay.
You know she'd go to prison for these, right?
Yeah, actually, we can't do it because that's illegal.
Those aren't my $100. I've never seen those.
I've never seen them in my life.
I've never seen that money in my life.
Oh yeah, no, we
got big packages. We got little packages.
We are up to our cheeks in packages right now.
Wait, did you read what the challenges were?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna rip open this package and then.
All right.
Oh, she actually did send crickets.
No, I'm not. I've put those in my mouth once. No.
Never again.
Nope.
Never again.
And here's the reason why: is because. And it sounds so weird, but their little legs get stuck in your throat.
See,
because that's how crickets can crawl up a wall, is they have little hooks on their little feet.
And then all day you're like going,
yes. It's like all day you're trying to clear the cricket foot out of your throat, which is nasty.
Look at it. Brandon must eat a cricket. Brandon must listen to the first hour of the show. Brandon, trim 1 inch off your beard. Brad must wear the man sling I sent and take a picture of it on it.
It's right back here.
This essentially just says send nudes.
I've already done that for her. I mean, I don't know why she thinks that.
Brad and Brandon must do a show pantsless. What is? She just wants to see us naked, is what it is.
Come on, it is Jack Hole Angry Beaver.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just remember, don't mix the tilapia with the piranha. That's when you run into trouble.
This one right here is from.
This is a slightly larger package. This comes in a priority mail medium. Is that a large size box?
It's heavy. It's medium.
It's a that's a
that's a heavy box.
This is heavy.
It said, I don't know, but it says open this end.
It is from Bolenbacker.
Okay.
In Pennsylvania.
All right.
And so we're gonna. How much time do I have?
Got a minute and a half. See, now a true radio professional would open that and would look inside and time it so that you've got like 5 seconds left, so that when you open it and look inside, you go, oh, I can't believe this. And then we have to break, so that makes them stick around through the break to see what was in the box.
Well, I am having some trouble opening this package, Ron. Brad. Oh, there we go.
Don't peek too early.
Whoa, Brad. You will not believe what is in here. It is so amazing.
All right, let's
I cannot express the amazement I have of this package for 58 seconds. Oh, my
Keep going.
word.
You got this. You got this.
Good golly gosh. It's
You got
so
this.
great.
Uh-huh.
I kind of hope that
Is
when
it glowing? I want to know if it's glowing
when
or
I
leaking.
finally take this package out, it will amaze everybody as well.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Yes.
Everyone will be super stoked on what is in this package right
when
here.
I finally take this
And
package
when I
out.
finally
I can't
work up the
10
calmness
seconds to music.
to
can
take this out of the
I
package.
can see the tip of it from here.
It is so crazy. Even just the tip of it looks
Oh,
amazing.
wow.
Thank God there's music.
That is huge.
It is unbelievable how much is in this package.
Very nice.
It's like a gross domestic product. Oh,
7 more seconds.
stuffed into
4,
1
3,
convenient package.
2,
We'll be right
1.
back.
You're safe.
High capacity, fully automatic, large caliber, freedom. MoJo 50.
Today, I come to you with one of the biggest showcases of how facts, figures, and the truth sometimes are not the same things. For a long time now, we've all been told by Democrats and illegal immigration activists that illegal immigrants are better than the population at large when it comes to crime. In fact, it was the Washington Post's very contention when it fact-checked President Trump last month. There's just one massive problem. The raw data sources such as the Census Bureau, the Department of Justice, and Homeland Security don't say that at all. The Washington Post article stated, in 2016, federal correction facilities housed 1.3 million prisoners, of which 83,556, or 6%, were non-citizens. Nothing wrong there, but it went on to say the following in the same analysis. The total immigrant population stood at 43.7 million in 2016, or 13.5%, according to the census data. Also not wrong on the facts. But did you notice the switch in language? On one hand, they talk about non-citizens and then compare them to the entirety of the immigrant population. So I went back to the same data the Post picked from, and to my surprise, it turns out 22.5 million non-citizens live in the United States, which would be about 7% of the overall population. Furthermore, the Post forgot to include this bit of info. The U.S. deports nearly 150,000 criminals who are non-citizens every year, effectively taking them out of the prison population. It's about the same as the over 146,000 people who were in a correctional facility as a non-citizen in 2016. The point? The total criminality of illegal immigrants would actually be around 13% when the two are added together. That's double non-citizen population percentages, folks. I call that a big difference between the narrative and reality. I don't know about you. I'm Andrew Coppins. This has been By the Numbers, and you can follow me on the socials at The Coppins Show.
By the Numbers with Andrew Coppins is powered by TarRiverArms.com. They've revolutionized online firearm sales with high-resolution pictures, 3D imaging, and the best prices. How much will you save? Find out at TarRiverArms.com. That's TarRiverArms.com.
The Daily Mojo.
If you haven't yet gone to MoJo50.com, you can. We're not back yet. You can wait. They're not listening. See the video of Doc's car getting cleaned out. You won't believe what was in it. I'm telling, especially that one thing that we. Woo! Just it's on my profile page at MoJo50.com. And for crying out loud, give me more followers than Ron.
No. No.
Or don't. It doesn't really matter. It's okay. I will continue now with Suspicious Package Friday and the Brandon Morse.
Good morning. Happy Friday to all the Jack holes and Jill holes. Okay, Brandon, you're going to need a knife, or at least scissors. I wouldn't dream of trying to unseat Travis Watkins. All hail to the king. But I know Yin's guys are running the show on a shoestring, so here's some useful random crap from my job.
We can't afford a shoestring. That's not
that's
funny.
a little pricey for us. Except for the unicorn, I just thought it was fun. And that one really suspicious item, I'm just going to let that one speak for itself. I hope Ron enjoys the Will Ron Eat That?
Oh.
Love y'all. Sarah B. A.K.A. PG Jackhole and PA.
Well.
All right. Well, let's see what...
It's heavy. We know it's a heavy package so far, and it comes with packing.
Yes, it does.
That would be your package packing.
It looks the first thing up is an orange. What is this? Oh, it's a unicorn. It is a unicorn. It's a bobblehead unicorn. That's interesting.
Either that or just broke in the middle.
It might just be. Yeah.
It didn't start out as a bobblehead.
It's saran wrapped. Here we go.
It's got chocolate in it.
Maybe. Does it have chocolate in it?
Because chocolate. I know. I got to stop the chocolate. It is a bobblehead.
It is a bobblehead.
You know what they say? Never play leapfrog with a unicorn. See, the old jokes are new again.
All right, what else we got in here? We have a shnikes. Here we go. A plastic baggie filled with.
Is it chocolate?
Magnetic men. What is this?
That's me.
That's you?
No, I'm just magnetic.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I get it.
What does it say on the other side there?
It says, this is just a ruler. It doesn't say anything. There's also, here's your, Brad, for you.
I get a ruler.
Ron, magnetic men for your magnetic personality. What they really are, if you look, they're paper clips.
Oh, I love those.
And then they attached this whole thing here. Yeah.
Bulldog clips.
Isn't that? Oh, is that what they're called? Mm-hmm. Does anyone need some gloves? Gloves.
This seriously is random crap from somebody.
It really is completely random. Let's see what else we got here.
By the way, those are not the kind of gloves you'd like to get the exam with.
We finally have Post-it notes.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes.
We didn't. What do you mean? Were we looking for Post-it notes?
We couldn't afford Post-it notes. Look at this. More Post-it notes. The tiny ones.
The strips.
The strips. Yeah. The strips. You got the strips. What is this? This is a. Oh, it looks like a filing Rolodex. Oh, it's Rolodex cards for our Rolodex.
Okay.
Yeah. And more Post-its. Pretty much just Post-its. What is this? What does this do?
Jackhole Angry Beaver wants you to eat the cricket, by the way.
I'm not going to eat the cricket. You failed by sending us fake $100 bills.
Smacking Duck said, isn't it a federal offense to reproduce U.S. currency like that? I said, too.
Here's a
by the way, I need to wipe my fingerprints off.
A magnifying glass.
Yeah, I'll need that, actually.
Yeah. And what else we have?
This ruler is way too long.
Oh, good. We have a opened Vanilla Bean Noel and Winter Candy Apple.
Can you eat them?
Pocket pack? Oh, it's antibacterial hand gel.
Oh, not nearly as exciting as I thought.
The inside of this plastic bag is germ-free. Let me tell you, it cracked open.
At least they were smart enough to put them in a plastic bag.
Exactly. Well done. And, of course, for cleaning your sunglasses. Oh, do you want that?
Yes, because you know what these are also great for?
What are they also?
Cleaning computer screens.
Oh, yes, they are. They absolutely
fabulous.
Are. Oh, and this is heavy. What is this? Oh, okay. Notepads.
Notepads. Oh, I could use a notepad.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
You don't know how to write.
And here we go. Toothbrush. Trying to send a message. One of us.
I don't think that fixes wonky eye.
Look at this. You now
I can't see what it is.
That's amazing.
You now have a cup full of writing utensils, pens.
Oh, fantastic.
Pencils, it looks like.
They rated the freaking...
Would those be...
Dude, some of these look like really fancy.
Unless you plan on eating with them, I think they'd be writing implements, but...
I can say what I want, Brad.
Yes, you could. They're not like the utensils you can attach to your iPhone.
This is actually like a heavy pen. This is neat. This is cool.
They walked in, opened the stationery cabinet, and just went... Whoosh,
I think this is reaching felony level theft from the company Pot.
This says, this is the most suspicious item in the package today. I have no idea why I purchased this big rubber grommet. but it looks. But if you look really close, you'll see why the instructions for it could be a little problematic.
Wow.
Brad, I have a.
Are you going to read the instructions?
It says line 2 on your packing list. What?
Turn it over. The instructions are on the back. They're on that green sheet, I think.
No, this is the letter.
Oh, that's the letter?
Would you like to read it for the crowd?
You assume I can read. Let's see. What does it say? This is a giant rubber grommet, and it says a lube pipe with soap. I see. I get what they did there. I see.
That was for Brad.
It's pipe.
Last but not least is some edible grass.
Edible what?
Grass.
Well, open the damn thing. Let's eat it. Is it like licorice?
Will Ron eat it?
Damn it.
Yep. Come on, Ron.
It's licorice. Of course he'll eat it. I'm like, does it taste like crap? Does it smell like crap? What does it smell like?
Actually smells not bad.
If he eats the if Ron eats the grass, Brandon has to eat a cricket.
Dude, it's
he does not.
It's green apple grass.
Please don't throw me in the briar patch.
What do you think, Ron?
It tastes like poop, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it?
No, what it tasted like was eating the sole of a shoe, or the stuff in an Easter basket.
I thought that was for stuffing an Easter basket, and just in case the kid.
Oh, it's imported from Germany. That's what.
Oh!
You got to eat the cricket now.
Nope.
Where's the cricket? I'll eat it.
You'll eat the cricket?
You'll eat anything.
Is it a big cricket?
It's a decent sized cricket.
The bigger cricket, the better.
See, it's not will Brandon eat it. It's will Ron eat it. That's the segment.
That's
right
easy
here.
though. That's easy. Yes.
That's a big cricket.
But I'm not going to eat a cricket. Sorry. I had trouble eating the chocolate butthole.
No, you didn't.
Yes, oh my God, that was horrible. Oh, is he? Oh, Ron's going for it.
You're gonna have it stuck in your throat the rest of the day.
Look, there's plenty for me and you in here.
I'm not eating a cricket.
Eat the cricket, dude.
I'll eat your grass, but I won't eat your cricket.
That's what she said.
Look, eat the damn thing.
I'm trying to get
You have to
in there.
understand. I am.
Cricket.
Oh my God, he did it!
Oh, snap.
Are they good?
Yeah. Oh, I'm serious. Try one. I'm not even joking.
See? One fell on the desk. There's one up here. You know how to get one.
It disintegrates. Try it, Brad. It's flavored. Eat it. Just don't think about it. Throw it in your mouth and eat it.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Stick it in your mouth. Go. I told you it was flavored. Now I need something to drink.
Right now, I would drink pee just to get a. Oh my God, that was. Oh crap! There's the leg again. Damn it! Why did I do that? It's gonna get stuck in your throat. The rest of
it. I can feel it. I can feel it. All right, this is from Laurie D. Hey, Brandon, beard still soft? Bradley, put on some pants. Ron, how's your colon health? I worry. From somewhere in Texas Hill Country, I can't help but share some of the bell-worthy comments and conversations I've overheard in my cafeteria. I don't know why Laurie D sounds like this.
I don't either.
Get a ring-a-ding ready. Hell yeah. I am not jumping on that big-ass pink snake. How do you think raccoons do it? Please, ma'am, can you make my meat not touch anything else? That strap really went too far up my poop area. Did you connect with the horse? I did right away.
Wow.
I think I lost a ball during gym time. Who took the last cream? That's it. Any jackholes looking for a job? This place is Cowbell Central.
Wow.
Sending much jackhole mojo, Laurie D.
Thank you for the letter.
Thank you for the letter, Laurie.
I just thought it was cool that I could get you guys to eat a damn cricket.
Yeah, you got me to eat the damn cricket.
They were flavored, though, you have to admit.
They kind of tasted a little like a what would it
like a
corn
cricket?
chip.
You mean? Yes, they tasted a little like a cricket.
And I'm going to remember that for
why
the
I
rest
did
of
that.
I can still taste it.
The taste isn't so bad. I'm telling you, the worst
fact that I ate a cricket.
It's the feet that get stuck in your damn throat.
This is from Dan Maynard in California.
Well, all right.
All righty then. He's wrapped something in some brown paper here, parcel paper. What is this?
Underpants?
No, it appears to be a flag. Let's unravel this flag.
Is it the flag of MoJo?
Maybe it's the flag of MoJo.
Is it a
sigil? No. Is that the word?
Tell him you're not a puppet, Brandon.
Studio.
Tell him you're not a puppet. Look at that.
Come and take it.
That's a 3x. Oh, it's the.
Look at that freaking AR on there.
I love that.
Dude.
Oh, that's got to hang somewhere out here.
Dude.
That's nice.
That is going to.
Patrick? Yeah.
That is going to need a big what? It's like a 3 foot by 5 foot flag.
We need to. Where is this going to go?
We could put it on the ceiling.
We could put it on the ceiling. We should put it on the ceiling.
Actually, that would work.
Hold that up again, Brandon.
All right.
I got the wide shot on there. Look at that.
That's a good looking flag with an AR on it.
Come and
I
take
like it.
Nice.
That's really, really nice.
That's awesome. Wow.
That is
Okay, well done.
That is the spirit.
Well done, Maynard.
Of the MoJo 50 Freedom Dojo.
That is what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of stuff I like to see.
Thank you for sending the largest flag you could find. Yeah, it'll be on the ceiling.
All right.
That's where we'll always find it. We'll always know where it is. We will always look up and think of you.
This one.
Yes, this is another large package.
As you can see, it is from
I can't. No, they can't see who it's from.
Casey Wetzel in Indiana.
Casey
Weitzel.
Casey, I barely. No, that doesn't work. It's close. Why don't you use the knife? It's a whole lot easier. Since
usually the tape
it's in your hand.
Usually the tape just rips. But I'll just sit here and look like a.
It's all right.
Like a complete weakling.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's all right.
It's cool. It's not a big
in this
deal.
day and age.
It's just my pride.
In this day and age, being manly is not a requirement.
Ugh.
All right.
The first thing that happens is there's a picture of Matlock.
Uh-oh.
No, like Matlock the lawyer.
Oh, that Matlock.
Let's see here. Gentlemen, much like everyone else, I've spent way too much money shopping for you reprobates. Then, written in comma, I remembered you all were very tolerant of my looks of adoration and slightly awkward ramblings. Or was that due to the 3-day diet of APR coffee, number one, and salty snack foods? So I thought I should help take care of you nutballs behind the mics and the glass. Open packages 1 through 3. 1 and 2 screamed, "Send me to Texas!" I bought number 3 solely for the plastic item inside. Mr. Cheadle says hi. The item wrapped in paper towels made me giggle. Some people in the store looked at me kind of funny, but I'm used to that now. I say ding ding in inappropriate times and constantly speak of the prices downtown.
Well,
Nothing phases me anymore.
See?
I put individual envelopes inside for all of you. This includes Handy J, El Jefe, Wonky Eye Randolph, and the loudest mouth in the South. I'd say that I love you, crazy bastards, but I don't want it to go to your heads. Thank you for all that you do. Casey, the pickled squirrel.
Oh, Casey. That was well written. Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey.
It's so funny because
we love you.
I say thank you before she makes me eat something I'm not wanting to eat, but whatever.
She was standing on the street in Fort Worth. We drove by her and waved at her and yelled at her, and she just ignored me. So bite me.
Well, I love you. I love you, Casey. Thank you so much for that wonderful letter. And also, I can't get it open right now, but this is an Iron Man coin, and on the back of the coin is Queen Elizabeth. What is this? Is this a?
I don't know. You'll have to describe it.
To value $1. It's Queen Elizabeth on the back, but on the front is Iron Man.
Well, they certainly won't be giving that to Donald Trump when he visits England next week.
No, they will not.
Because he doesn't get the royal treatment.
Brad?
Yes.
Yep. All for you.
I love bubble wrap.
This is there's something wrapped here in a paper towel. And we're going to check this out first. Let's see what's going on here.
By the way, the Iron Man on this coin looks like he has udders. The way his fingers are, it makes it look like udders.
This plate is amazing. It says, "Here's your snacks, dumbass."
Nice.
That's great. They don't see it till they eat the snacks.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. That's good. Okay.
Wait a minute. Who did she say that made her think of?
She said that was the one she giggled in the store.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, there is envelopes here for everyone. Brad, for you.
Even me.
For me, Mr. Brandon.
Wow, these are sealed with real wax seals.
Yeah, they are.
Holy
wow.
shnikes.
Ron, here's yours.
I'm going to open mine while you guys are talking.
Handy J.
We'll have to. Oh, crap.
Oh, he'll get his in a second.
Damn it.
Beth. Here's Beth's.
I said he knows $100.
And this just says magnets.
Wow. Dear #sugar tits. Wow. You keep bitching about people not sending notes on $100 bills, so here you go. But may I suggest you buy donuts or smoked meat for the office? Then you can get yourself something really pretty. Your ever faithful pickled squirrel, Casey.
What? She actually did send $100.
It is a real $100 bill.
Is there anything written on it?
She couldn't even get that right. No, she doesn't.
In God we trust.
I know what it says. It says goo on it.
Goo?
Goo. Doesn't it say goo?
Goo. That says 800.
Oh.
Ha!
800 looks like goo. How do you know it's not a G?
I don't know.
It could be a G. Casey, I love you.
There are magnets here that say establish dominance by eating the last donut. What'd you? Oh, dude, what the hell? Is that a real?
You got a rocket for your pocket? It's a pen. No, you know what? The amazing thing about radio, Ron, who you'd think you'd know this of all people, that
it is a 50-millimeter cell. You're welcome, Brad. Thank you, Pickle Squirrel. Thank you so much. And thank you for the card. I wish I had spoken to you more at MoJoCon, but supervising the 3-ring circus takes a whole lot of time. Totally get it. Thank you for letting me sit in on your side of the glass. For Matt's show, there are some benefits of being a quiet individual, even when buttered up on number 1 tequila. I used you as an example when I was talking to my oldest about bravery. What? Your phone call to unit qualified. Hope you don't mind. Oh, thank you, Casey. Love you.
Jeff, where'd Jeff's go?
It's right here.
Would you? Do you
I'll
want
watch you open it. Go ahead.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Well, no, not you, Brad. You take forever to open up stuff.
I do not. I do it fast.
No.
Where'd it go?
It's right here.
Well,
here.
I can't reach it.
You go ahead and open his while I'm reading mine. How about that? She gave me a dragon coin.
She gave you syphilis.
She gave me syphilis coin. This says Avis.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
And this says do epic shit on a bracelet.
See?
Let's see here. Brandon, I'm not into Game of Thrones because that would take time away from me from doing epic shit. How can I do this day after day? I read my Ankana and submit myself to the will of Avis. Follow Avis, and you will be blessed. Casey, the pickled squirrel, turn it over. Just between you and me, not... Oh. I'm not supposed to read this over the air.
Well, it's a good thing you did while you're reading that to yourself. This is Jeff's. Dear Jeff, I wanted to include the men behind the glass in my suspicious package, and you too.
Casey, I love you.
And you too. You make those goofballs sound real pretty. Plus, muting Brad's mic makes for outstanding radio. Don't you dare. I still remember what you said to me. Son of a... After Spoonie, that made all the difference to someone who's more comfortable behind the pen versus the mic. Thank you, Casey the Pickled Squirrel. Oh, look what she gave you.
What's that?
Oh, my microphone wasn't on. You couldn't hear it.
Matt Locke.
Come on. What do you got?
I just said... And there, there you go. Fine. It's
all
on
right,
you, pal.
all right, you little smart ass. I got you.
Whatever.
All right.
No.
I'm going to open this Don Cheadle gift now.
Did you guys notice that all those envelopes were wax sealed?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's phenomenal.
That's classy.
That's the kind of dedication.
That's very Game
I
of
like to
Thrones-ish.
see. Yes, it is very Game of Thrones.
Ironically, she doesn't watch.
She sent this via Raven, as you know. All right, let's see. This is John Cheadle on the a picture of Don Cheadle on the wrapping paper here. I'm just going to go ahead and tear this because what do we got here? Okay, Brad.
Yes, it says emoji. Oh my goodness, that is a huge eggplant.
Yep, it is an eggplant emoji made real.
That is nice.
Yeah. Does it make any sounds?
Listen, when you squeeze it,
8 minutes and you got several more boxes.
Yep. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just open these up. Oh, here. What do we have here? We have a. Is this more?
It's a game.
Oh, it's no. Here you go, Ron. Your make shit happen notepad.
Notepads with make shit happen on.
Yep, that is
Love
what it is. Amazing. Amazing. Man, Casey's knocking it out of the park.
See, the trouble is, this is like this was an entire episode of Suspicious Package Friday inside Casey's box. What? Is that not?
And a coloring book. People of Walmart adult coloring book. Superb.
And it's got the
superb.
It's got the people that you would see at Walmart.
Yep. Amazing. I'm pretty sure Some of these are, yep. Oh,
that's good.
Wonderful.
That's good.
Freaking wonderful. I love this. Okay. That's amazing.
Really
well done, Casey. Matt Locke is currently busy. He cannot come in here. I hear him
he's
talking on the phone.
He's far too busy and important to stop it. Which one are you going to next?
I'm going to go with Raiders package.
All right, Raiders package.
Raiders
because
package.
There is a video that goes with it, and it is right here. Stand by. And
beautiful, as you know. What you don't know is it makes your poop smell good. Really good. Humans have been pooping for over 100
Squatty
years.
potty.
It's embarrassing. Terrorizing toilets and making things messier than unicorns playing leapfrog. And the smell isn't just men. Even a duchess can
it's
drop
poopery.
a puke with all the shame that comes with it. The problem is, nothing gets rid of the stench. Not candles, not chemicals, not together. Even toilet sprays only block what's below the water, not above. So in the end, we fight over the honorable way by blaming it on a baby. You stink. But one day, we had an epiphany. What about a product that truly makes poop smell good? Introducing Unicorn Gold from Squatty Potty.
there you go.
This is exactly what we have right now. Unicorn Gold.
Brandon is holding a handful of unicorn gold.
That's right. That's
I
right.
can't tell you how thankful I am.
Ron?
Not as thankful as the rest of us.
Thank you.
When
Raider.
Ron has to poo, make
Pump.
sure the room doesn't stink. Use Unicorn Gold to make Ron's poo smell great.
Wow.
My wife will be gracious.
There is like
all of you guys will be thankful.
Yes,
There's a
yes, we will.
ton of Unicorn Gold in
That'll last Ron at least 3 days.
I've got 2 more here, so and not a lot of time. So
Yeah, good luck with this because you got maybe 3 minutes.
all right, so I'm ripping open the package right now, trying to get in here.
Yeah. Careful, don't cut yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Don't run with a knife. Don't destroy that box because I could use it.
My middle name is Running with Knives.
You're cutting the wrong way. You're doing it wrong. How come you're opening it that way? I know, right?
You're the worst. How do you open this damn box?
Right. Now, you see, here's how much of a friend I am. I'm not going to tell anybody that you had trouble opening a cardboard box. No one will know that you had trouble opening a cardboard box.
Yeah, just keep that secret between you and I.
No one else will ever know that the simple act of opening a cardboard box almost overcame you.
So we have a bunch of poppy paper here. Poppy plastic paper.
Are those big bubbles for Brad?
Bubbles?
Yes, they
These
are.
are bubbles
Those
for
are Brad bubbles.
Brad bubbles. That they have sealed in. Something is sealed into the middle here. And I'm
Stop popping them. Use the knife.
Brad. He always gets so complaining near the end of the show. I don't know what it is.
I'm just enjoying watching you struggle with.
Stop that. Use the knife.
I'm not going to tell anybody that you had trouble getting into a bubble wrap package.
I'm going to tell everybody that you're an asshole.
They already know that. What is it? What is it?
There is
What's at
your
the center? Thank
paper.
you. I love you. You're the best.
It says, from Larky Farkin.
You're going to need to use the knife.
You're going to need to shut up, Brad. What is this nonsense?
What is it? What is it? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Oh, snap! Look at this. Larky knocked it out of the park, dude. Fire.
Is
and
that a
blood.
clock? I love that clock made out of an album.
Yep, it is
That
a clock made out of an
fantastic.
album that is in the
laser
shape
cut.
of Daenerys's.
Oh, that's beautiful. Actually, I like
This
that.
is amazing, dude. Larky.
Daenerys was on Game of Thrones. Daenerys was on Game of Thrones.
Ah, wonderful. Wonderful,
That
Larky.
is cool.
Man, from a record. That is amazing.
See?
All right, we are going to hang that up. We're definitely going to hang that up somewhere around here, along with that flag.
No way you're getting the rest of this in. How many more? Is that one other package?
Tech root.
Just have to do the abbreviated show club.
Yep. Maybe you could just wrap it up while I'm doing this.
No, because you have to talk while we're doing it, so it'll be tough for us to wrap it up while you're still doing that.
I can tell you what I'm learning about in this package.
Yeah. See this?
There's an envelope in here. Oh, and it's filled with furry gear.
Is that from Tech.Roo?
This is from Tech.Roo. And apparently it says, the pouch is a lie.
See? And we have known that. And Tech Crew hasn't let us forget it.
Yep.
The pouch is
it's just that the pouch is a lie over and over again on every single piece of paper.
Uh-huh.
But inside is
Oh, we are so wearing those Monday.
a whole bunch of wow.
We are wearing those on
What are they?
Monday.
It's masks.
Oh, fantastic.
And then here are some
Straws, because when
crazy
you wear the
straws.
mask, you have to
And,
wear
of
the straw.
course, some spotted dick.
See?
Some spotted
And
dick.
that is why Tech Roo rules.
Word.
From the pouch. Trap this thing.
What do you mean it's let's go?
Shit, I did there. Last little jab. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The end of Doc Thompson's Daily Mojo. Before we go, as always, let's find out what we learned today.
What did we
learn? I have to whisper now. Okay. We learned Brandon is really good at stretching the package.
Yeah.
We learned the Mojo River foliage resembles a 70s porn star. And we learned that somewhere in this room, somewhere in the Freedom Dojo, there is a Rohypnol leak.
Yep.
We will not remember a damn thing come tomorrow.
Nope.
Brandon, the Brandon Morse from RedState.com. What, if anything, did you learn today?
I think I learned that combined, we all have an amazing amount of gross domestic product.
Right?
Yep.
That's what they make unicorn. What the hell is it called? Unicorn spots.
Yep.
Not that one. This spoopy.
It
the
comes from a unicorn.
It is the Rohypnol, I'm telling you.
Yeah. We also learned that, look, are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling down? Go outside, need some dirt. Rub some dirt on it. Literally.
See, all this time, when we said rub some dirt on it, we weren't kidding.
Nope. We were
it
being
works.
100% serioso. And I got to tell you, I could sit and drink with a bunch of rats. It'd be fine with me.
Yes. What if anything the jackholes learned today?
Well, let me tell you, Brad, the jackholes have learned a lot. Okay?
Yeah.
First off, Doc's Lost Jill Hole said, can't wait to see you all wearing those masks Monday. Leprechaun 420, sorry, I'm just going to have to read them off, buddy. The bell count for today's show is 7 missed innuendo bells, actual bells 47 rim shots, 4 horns, and 2 AOCs. Don Cheech said that according to Rod's profile pic, he must see the world in letterbox mode instead of 1080p. Kirk Stacey Jill Holt said, eating dirt helps reduce stress. Fail. Mojo 50 exists despite Earth water. And Sir Rat Bastard II said, there is one male in Nebraska willing to be both daddy and husband to his own seed. What could go wrong here?
We'll get to those new numbers on procrastination as soon as Doc Thompson returns from his Florida vacation. In the meantime, your Daily Mojo has been today a partially Handy J. I like that new nickname for Handy J. And Ron Phillips production. Wherever you go, whatever you do, live by the fire village. You got a shot at being right and being happy. Good night, Doc Thompson.
Wherever you are!
Hey, before we go, smell this eggplant.
Okay.
Smell that.
Oh, that smells wonderful.
That's eggplant smell.
That smells amazing, Brad. Put it back in my face.
Like a clown.
This is the seditious, rabble-rousing, liberty-loving, home of fun, entertaining, and compelling talk. Mojo 5.